and welcome to Mackey Field at the Schwann Regional Event Center here on the campus of Southwest Minnesota State University, where the SMSU Mustangs will be taking on the University of Minnesota Crookston Golden Eagles. I'm Matt Callahan alongside my partner Samuel Roden. So Samuel, we got two teams coming off a loss last week, and SMSU had a tough loss against UMary, losing 19-18, and Minnesota Crookston obviously had a rough game against a very good team They lost 54 nothing against a very good team in Concordia St. Paul. So Samuel, why don't you give us our pregame keys to the game here?
Well, first, I'd have to say Tyler Tandrum was the running back for the SMSU Mustangs. He's ranked 14th and 15th with regards to rushing and touchdowns. He's going to be a key player to open up this game. Second, I've had to say being efficient on both parts of the offense, using the passing to open up the running and then also open up the passing with that. And then third, the Mustangs were ranked 27th in rush defense last year out of the entire Division II in the country. So I'm really looking for them to be able to stop the run today.
And you heard it here first from Samuel Roden. The three keys to the game. We'll be right back after the national anthem, and stay tuned, and we'll have the game here next.
Your heart rate's a little fast.
Cause of death, acute myocardial infarction.
Have you tried a weight loss program?
Likely caused by type 2 diabetes and heart disease.
Still smoking?
Victim's lungs are black and scarred.
You can get a physical exam now, or you can get one later. Use our free risk calculator and talk to your doctor. Lower your risk for type 2 diabetes and heart disease and live a healthier life.
And welcome back to Mackey Field here at the Schwann Regional Event Center here on the campus of Southwest Minnesota State University. We are just getting set for kickoff and wanted to make a quick correction. The University of Minnesota Crookston lost to Augustana 54-0. Just wanted to give you that correction right there. But we're getting set for kickoff. We are getting ready for the first home opener for the Mustangs. Hopefully they can, and their home openers, just to give you a quick stat, SMSU is 24-22 all-time in home openers, including losing the last two opening home games to Minnesota Duluth in 2012 and St. Cloud State in 2013. And now we're getting set for kickoff, and we are ready to go with my partner here, Samuel Roden, his first time here as color commentator, switching spots, obviously. Me in the first time as play-by-play, so we're getting ready here. Looks like the wind has picked up a little bit here, Samuel, and do you think it'll affect the game here?
Yes, of course. I mean, you got the kickers, and depending upon which way it's going, which I see it's going right about north in the way, and depending upon which side of the field they are right now, that's going to play a big part with field goals, kickoffs, and especially punting.
And here we go. Andrew McReynolds will be back to get the kick, and he'll take it out. And he'll be down at around the 15, 16-yard line. And here comes the high-powered Mustang offense, and led by Charlie Kern. Charlie Kern definitely had one heck of a season last season. 33 touchdowns, only 8 interceptions. And he passed for 3,156 yards in the air, and while Tyler Tundrum had 2,145 yards on the ground. So it's a high-powered offense here, Samuel. And here they come up to the line here. We got 3 wide set. Charlie Kern in the shotgun. Tyler Tundrum to the left of him. Takes the snap, looks, short pass, caught by number 8. That would be Jordan Cross with a nice catch there. You'll see a lot of the short passing game here from the Mustangs. Definitely you'll see Charlie Kern throwing some quick outs to there, and also giving the ball to that guy right there, Tyler Tundrum. And it looks like there's some Golden Eagles saying that Tundrum fumbled the ball. No official word from the officials. And it looks like to be that he was down. It's definitely tough to see right there, Samuel, if he was down there or if he actually fumbled the ball.
Especially, I mean, having that angle from where we are on the field and just making that decision as an official, it's pretty hard.
Yeah. So now it's 3rd and 1 for the Mustangs, and Charlie Kern is just going to do a quarterback sneak right there, and he gets around the pile, and he should be able to get enough for the first down there.
There it is.
There it is, boom. And now we got the Mustangs here on the 26-yard line for the Mustangs here. And so far so good for the Mustangs. Starting off pretty good, getting that first down. Kern back to pass. Swing pass to Tundrum, but he can't hold on to it, but it looked like it to be a fumble, a backwards pass, but it was incomplete. Definitely dangerous when you're throwing those backwards passes there, Samuel.
Especially, I mean, getting in there knowing that if it's going to be a fumble or it's going to be an incomplete pass, whether he has the forward motion with the hand or it was knocked out, that usually is a really big problem with regards to quarterbacks.
Kern back to pass. Does a little screen pass to Jordan Cross again. Jordan Cross breaking some tackles, and a nice gain there by Jordan Cross. And he should be, I think he pretty much got enough for that first down right there, Samuel. You're seeing the short passing game now. Very efficient. Coach Sauter likes to do that. He likes to mix it in with run. Here you go, 3 wide set again for the Mustangs. Kern back to pass. Looking, and the Mustangs are looking for a flag on that play to Kevin Parks on that play. Looks like he thought he was held or something. And now the Mustangs are going to come off the field, and they're going to punt on 4th down here, about 4th and 2. So you know, you got that first down there, Samuel, but now they have to go and punt. You can't always rely on the ref to give you the call as well.
I understand. I mean, I'm noticing a lot of this fast-paced offense, which might throw off this defense as the game progresses. And hopefully we'll look to see some of that later in the game.
And it's partially blocked, a blocked kick. Great job by the Golden Eagles to get that block. They got through the Mustang punt return, their punt return right there, and they got through the line and got the block. I mean, got to make sure the Mustangs got to be blocking those guys and making sure that they're not, getting through and blocking those kicks, because that could be fatal to the Mustang
that could be, yes,
punt team. So definitely. Here comes the University of Minnesota Crookston offense here, coming off a really tough loss to Augustana, 54-0, trying to get back on track here against the Mustangs. And Ben Buchholz gives the handoff to Talo Pascal, number 5, 5'7", 176 junior. And he didn't have the best game last game as well, Samuel. He only had 17 carries for 18 yards against a very good Augustana team.
Wow, that must be a really, really nice run defense to be able to stop him that much.
Definitely. Buchholz. Mustangs almost jumped off sides there. Another guy in motion. Pascal. Great defensive penetration by the Mustangs. A.J. Page on the tackle. Very good pass rusher in A.J. Page. Had a sack last game against the Marauders, the University of Mary Marauders. Great job by A.J. Page, and you'll be looking for him. He was an All-American last year, and he's going to look to be better this year as well. Looks like we got a timeout here.
Yeah.
And now it is 3rd and 2 now. So now we're going to take a quick minute break here. And you're watching and listening to Mustang football here on KSSU TV.
What's it like when you hear your calling? Will you ignore it? Or will you listen? What if it calls you to go halfway around the world? To serve people you've never met? What will you do when you hear your calling? Peace Corps, life is calling. How far will you go?
Hey, Barrett! Look, Timmy's in trouble again. I told you to stay out of here! Come on, loser!
Someone should do something. That happen.
If you see abuse or neglect, learn what you can do at BeHumane.org.
And welcome back to the Schwann Regional Event Center here at Mackey Field. And the University of Minnesota Crookston Golden Eagles have the ball now. Ben Buchholz back to pass. Caught. Goes to the tight end there.
That's a first down.
Jacob Pinder, and he gets the first down. Looks like the Golden Eagles are getting a little momentum with him right now.
Especially with regards to that blocked punt, I'd say.
Yes, definitely. And it looks like he did not get the first down there, Samuel. Correction there. And looks like they're going to keep him on there.
Looks like they're going for it,
the
yeah.
Offenses, they're going for it. So you'll see how the Mustangs can do on this 4th down here. Looks like they're going with a pistol. And definitely a good play by Dre Pearson, 5'10" sophomore for the Golden Eagles. Gets the first down. And the Mustangs couldn't stop him there, but again, it's a 4th and 1. You know, it's a war in the trenches, and the Golden Eagles' offensive line looks to have won that one there, Samuel.
Yeah. I mean, defensive line trying to rebound, but looks like they were able to find it that time.
And here comes Pascal. Nice little run by Pascal. Mustangs stop him at about the 26-yard line for the Golden Eagles. And now it'll be 2nd and about 2 here for the Golden Eagles. They've started off pretty well so far. Talo Pascal has 3 carries for 15 yards so far. And now the 3 wide set for the Golden Eagles. Buchholz back to pass, rolling out. He's looking, and he'll throw it away.
Yep.
Probably a smart idea there, not try to force any throws about now in this game.
Some great coverage out in the backfield by the Mustangs.
Yeah, definitely. Good pass rush, as we've seen by the Mustangs. They have some good pass rushing skills, and one thing that the Mustangs would like to improve on, too, is their defense as well, because they have given up a lot of yards here over the years, but the Mustangs, when they need to stop, and they come down and they need it, and they do it. I mean, that's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
So now looks like we got a penalty here. Late hit on the Mustangs, so that'll push the Golden Eagles up to about the 11-yard line for the Golden Eagles. Looks like they got a 5-wide set. So the Mustangs will probably have the extra couple DBs out there, Samuel, and we'll see if they can stop them here. Looks like the Mustangs are showing
going to
rush.
Yes.
Buchholz back pass. Again. It's
Tipped.
tipped. Very good job by the Mustangs. Good pass defense right
That
there,
was great.
Samuel.
Yes, almost picked there, and really looking to get this goal line offense going and try and prevent this touchdown.
Yeah, definitely. Just a quick stat on Mr. Ben Buchholz. He had 146 yards passing against the Augustana Aggies and 57 yards rushing. Buchholz back to pass. And Pinder was wide open there for the Golden Eagles, and Buchholz couldn't thread the needle right there to get him in, get the touchdown.
Yeah, he was pretty open there, but kind of went right through his arms there. It was a decent pass, but you got to have that chemistry between the wide receiver, tight end, and the quarterback to be able to put the icing on the cake and get that touchdown.
Yes, definitely, and you look at some of the tight ends that the Golden Eagles have, and they got Jacob Pinder, Lamar Daniels, and here comes Buchholz again, back to pass, looking towards, what a catch! Wow, Drew McReynolds couldn't do much on that play to knock it down, but what a nice catch by Mr. Adam Canet. What a play by him. What a catch. That was good pass defense by Andrew McReynolds. You couldn't bring it, you couldn't knock it down, but what a catch. I got to give him that.
Yeah, that was amazing pass defense. But, I mean, that was an amazing catch. That jump to be able to get over him and catch that ball was just phenomenal.
The kick is up, and it is good. So now the University of Minnesota Crookston Golden Eagles now lead the SMSU Mustangs 7-0, and we'll be back right after this break to give you the Mustangs have the ball next here on KSSU television.
They say America's the land of opportunity. But today, 1 out of every 6 children lives without enough. That's nearly 13 million of us living below the poverty line, struggling every day just to hang on. This is America. Together, we can do so much. Will you help? Go to povertyusa.org today and get involved.
And welcome back to Mackey Field here at the Schwann Regional Event Center on the campus of Southwest Minnesota State University. And the Golden Eagles strike first here at against the Mustangs, and it was a 12-yard touchdown catch by Adam Canet. And Ben Buchholz, had one heck of a pass right there, Samuel. And the Mustang defense starts off a little slow here, but it looks like the offense is coming back on the field ready to go.
It's all about momentum, I'd say. Getting this kick return, getting some solid yards, getting at least past the 20 is going to be a really key point for this offense to be able to rebound and maybe put up some points on the board during this drive.
And definitely the Mustangs can put points on the board, definitely. And let's just say one thing, that last week against the Marauders, the University of Mary Marauders, they only scored 18 points in their their away opener, and they just couldn't get it done. But it looks like they're trying to get back on track here. Drew McReynolds takes the kick return to about the 20, makes some moves, breaks some tackles. Nice job by Andrew McReynolds.
Yeah, that was about three tackles that he broke there. Got a little bit past the 20, and now we're ready for the offense.
Yes, sir, and definitely Andrew McReynolds is a guy to watch. Definitely with the kick return game and the punt return game, he almost took a couple back last year for the Mustangs. And the Mustang offense had a pretty good drive going. Wasn't able to get the first down, but Charlie Kern right now is 2 for 4 for 14 yards. His longest pass was of 8 yards. Tyler Tundrum only had 1 carry for 3 yards. And Charlie Kern had 1 attempt for 2 yards and got that first down, obviously. So it looks like the Mustangs are trying to get back on track here. And just to give you some more info on Tyler Tundrum, he rushed for more than 100 yards in 5 straight games last season, becoming just the second SMSU player in team history to do so. And here come the Mustangs back out. 3 wide set, all of them to the left. And Kern in the shotgun. Gives it to Tundrum. Delayed handoff. Great job by the Golden Eagles to tackle Tundrum right there. And one thing I think the Golden Eagles want to make sure of is not letting him break loose.
You don't want that to happen because, I mean, once he's gone, he's probably gone. He's going to be gone.
And definitely, he's got that speed, and he can knock over some people too. So you got a gang tackle on Mr. Tyler Tundrum. So 2nd and 9 for the Mustangs. Great catch by Jordan Cross again for the Mustangs. Jordan Cross has his 2nd reception of the game. And they're doing that short passing game here, Samuel, trying to get some things going. But also, you got to look at the deep passing game as well, because the Mustangs are definitely efficient with the deep ball.
But that's all about pass protection, too.
A great job by the Golden Eagle defense, getting those hands up to knock that ball down from Charlie Kern. And the Mustangs, again, are on 4th down. Looks like they are going to punt again. Not the start the Mustangs have wanted today. And they're trying to get back on track here. And here comes the punt team, and the Golden Eagles will return.
What I was saying about that pass protection is to be able to get that deep ball, you got to have enough time for those receivers to get downfield. Then you're going to be able to make those deep passes and then make it up to those receivers to be able to catch the ball and then get some solid yards. So here comes the punt team.
And definitely when you got a head coach in Corey Sauter who's played for NFL teams, obviously knows what he's doing with that offense, definitely with the short passing game and the long passing game. And the Mustangs will touch the ball at about the 47-yard line. And here comes the Mustang defense back out. And not the best field position they want, but let's see if they can make a stop here against the Golden Eagles. The Golden Eagles just scored their first touchdown against the Mustangs there, Samuel.
Yeah. And once again, with regards to the punting team, almost blocked that punt there. So you're going to want some more protection for that punter with regards to being able to get that ball down the field to not give them as good a field position that they have right now.
And here comes Ben Buchholz back with the Golden Eagles offense. Had a pretty good drive there, well, let's just say. He connected with Adam Connett right there for a one reception, 12 yards, and a touchdown. Definitely something you want from a quarterback, being efficient right there. And he was a little off target right there, Ben Buchholz. He had a little pressure on him, and he was pressured by number 90, Leon Perry, senior, 255, 6'5". You don't want that guy
That's a big
knocking
guy.
you down. Yeah, he'll knock you down.
But, of course, Ben Buchholz, too. Also, he's 6'7", one of the tallest guys on their team. It's pretty hard to probably take him down, too.
Definitely. He looks like more of a Ben Roethlisberger type of quarterback. And a little bit of option play. Pascal's got the outside edge and gets the first down. And it looks like there won't be a late hit there. Definitely good for the Mustangs because there was that one penalty they had on that late hit. And that was good that he didn't. The thing is, when you're going out to the outside, you don't want to hit them out of bounds, just blatantly so the ref sees it. But it looks like they held up a little bit there.
It was also pretty lucky there because one of the Mustangs was right in Buchholz's face. Luckily, he got that pass out and was able to get some solid yards.
There you go, pistol, shotgun, short pass, number 6, and A.J. Page throws him to the ground. A.J. Page sniffed that out pretty well right there, Samuel.
That was great. Great protection. Got off those offensive linemen, read that play perfectly. And now they're going to have to rebound with about 6 or 7 more yards.
Yes, definitely. And now it is 2nd down and 18 to go on the SMSU 40-yard line. So the Mustang defense getting a little back on track here, definitely taking advantage of that big loss for the Golden Eagles. So Ben Buchholz in shotgun. One right receiver to the left, two to the right. Over the middle. And he is tackled at about, that tight end has been open almost all the time there, Samuel. What do the Mustangs have to do to stop Mr. Jacob Pinder?
I don't know, Matt. You got to be able to put some people on him and get that protection so that he's not going to be able to do that. Because if they don't put someone on him, he's going to be able to get into the end zone. And you don't want that.
Yes, definitely. And it looks like Mr. Jacob Pinder's got 1 reception for 22 yards. Definitely the Mustangs could, go without that. Looks like the Mustangs are trying to get back on track here, showing blitz a little bit. Buchholz back to pass. And almost picked off. Oh, man.
That was very close.
Very close. It looks like Blake Pinnock almost had that interception there. Man, that would be great for the Mustangs right there. And sometimes when that hits off your hands, you want to reel that in, right, Samuel?
Mm-hmm. Yes, Matt. I mean, of course, when the ball comes to you, you want to try and catch it. But if you can't catch it, you have to at least get it away. Because you don't want him to catch the ball, of course.
Right, definitely. And those tip passes are either good for your team or bad for your team as well.
Yeah, those tip drills that they play all the time. That's what they're doing right here.
Ben Buchholz has a guy in motion. Handed off. Number 6 takes it up to about the 15, 14-yard line. Looks nice little run play there for the Golden Eagles. But now, 3rd down for the Mustangs.
Very important 3rd down here, I'd say.
Yeah, definitely. Very important 3rd down. And the Mustangs have been pretty good on 3rd down as well. They've held U Mary to only 4 of 21 on 3rd down conversions. So here we go. Ben Buchholz in the shotgun, pistol formation.
Uh-oh.
Wow. Ben Buchholz had a great pass right there. A little drag over the middle for him. And number 6, wide receiver for the Golden Eagles, made a great play. Got separation from the coverage. Jordan Hester doing a great job. 5'7", 163 pounds. The little guy gets into the end zone.
Yeah, Matt, it looks like the Mustangs are playing a little bit too deep right there. They weren't covering that mid part of the field, and that's why he was able to get open and get into the end zone, I'd say.
And here's the extra point. It's up and good.
It's good.
So now the Golden Eagles have a 14-0 lead over the SMSU Mustangs. A lot of the fans here are a little shell-shocked right now. We'll be back in about 30 seconds with more from the Regional Event Center here on the campus of SMSU.
When I was first diagnosed with HIV, Cookie and I decided to fight this disease. Now we're here to urge you to stand with us in the fight against HIV.
In the U.S., about half of the new HIV cases have occurred among African Americans.
Get informed, get tested. Early detection can save your life. If you test positive, seek treatment from a doctor.
Go to WeStandWithMagic.com, get resources, and become a member today.
And we are back here at Mackey Field at the Schwann Regional Event Center here on the campus of Southwest Minnesota State University. And Ben Buchholz and the Golden Eagles of the University of Minnesota Crookston come away with another touchdown. He's thrown 2 touchdowns today. He's only 4 of 10 for 40 yards, but he's been quite efficient. They've had a little bit with the run game as well. Tello Pascal, 4 carries for 30 yards, and it looks like the Mustang defense is not starting the way they should. What adjustments do you think they need to make there, Samuel?
Well, with regards to the defense, I'd say they need to watch that mid part of the field. They're doing really good coverage downfield, and they're doing pretty good with the runs up the middle. But the runs outside, those mid kind of passes, they need to watch that and make sure, because those mid passes can turn into big gains if those guys downfield get the blocking.
Yes, definitely. And Michael Ma will be the kicker here. He is a freshman. He is a sophomore, 5'6", 186, and he kicks it off. Down in here, the Mustangs bring it up. Got some good blocking, and he'll take it up to about the 30-yard line and gets thrown down out of bounds. Great job. It's usually Andrew McReynolds back there, but I believe it was number 15. Excuse me. I have to look that up later. But that was a great return there, Samuel. Good blocking, and you got to love how the Mustangs did it right there.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you got to be looking for. You got to get those blocks, Matt. Getting the protection you need to get yourself good field position, to gain some momentum, to be able to get down the field and score again. Score at first.
And the returner was number 15, Daryl Thomas. Looks like a short yardage gain there for the Mustangs. And they like to go the no huddle here as well, the Mustangs. They did it last year, and they keep, defenses off balance, but it looks like the Golden Eagles haven't been kept off balance here.
They must be watching their tapes, seeing what the Mustangs are doing, and
just out of the reach for number 85, Charlie Kern. So far right now is 3 of 7 for only 19 yards. And his longest pass was of 8 yards, and the Mustangs rely on that short passing game, so you haven't seen many long passes here in this game.
So now we got 3rd and long here. Let's hope they can pick up a first down.
Charlie Kern back to pass. Looks, and he's hit, and it's intercepted. And the Golden Eagles defensively have just been giving problems to the Mustangs here. Again, the pass was tipped again. The linemen are getting their hands up. Charlie Kern doesn't have really much to work with.
Yeah, let's hope if he can pass a little bit higher. I don't know what goes through that mind of that quarterback, but you have to be able to see who's going to be able to jump, who's got the height advantage over you, to be able to see if you can make a bullet pass or you have to flow it over everyone.
Yes, definitely, and I think you got to give credit to this Golden Eagle defense, though, for getting their hands up and knocking down that pass, and then, eventually getting it picked off by Jordan Clark, redshirt freshman, 6 foot, 200 pounds. And here comes Ben Buchholz, handoff to Pascal, and Pascal would get a couple yards there.
Yeah, I'd have to say with regards to that pick, 6 feet tall, being able to jump that high and tip that ball, that's some pretty good athleticism, I'd say. You're usually looking for about 6'2", 6'5" for your defensive tackles, but that must be some great athleticism to be able to pick that ball.
Yes, definitely, Ben Buchholz. Now they're going to go 5 wide as Pascal goes to the left. Mustangs are showing blitz, trying to make them jump off sides here. Not working for Buchholz. Changing the play up. Audibling right here. Buchholz back to pass. Short pattern. Number 11. Very nice tackle. Not much you can do on those short passes. A nice quick out. And now it'll be 3rd down for the Mustangs as well.
Yeah, I'd say that was pretty good protection.
Excuse me, 1st down.
Yeah, 1st down. I'd say that's pretty good protection. Getting him out of bounds. You can't do much with those short pass plays besides getting out in front of them. But, once they're going short, you don't know where they're going to be going. So, but the ability to be able to get them, that was a good play.
Buchholz in the pistol formation here for the Golden Eagles. Back to pass looking. And he is hit and sacked. Oh, man, nice sack by number 4, Alex Oliver. The rush linebacker there, number 4. He's a junior, 205 pounds, 6 foot. Great pressure by the Mustangs. They need to get a little bit more of that. Maybe this will boost their confidence.
Yeah, I'd say that was a good play. That's a really key play, getting this Mustang defense, giving them some energy, giving them that kind of adrenaline to be able to keep going and stop them from scoring 3 times in a row on them.
Here comes Buchholz again, and it's another pistol formation. They got trips to the left. Buchholz, play action. Looking right, nice pass. Nice tackle, nice tackling by the Mustangs.
Not much doing there.
Yeah, not much there. Good job by the Mustangs. It is now 3rd and goal for the Golden Eagles. Now the Mustangs haven't been the best on 3rd down here. So what do they got to do to stop them here on this 3rd down here, Samuel?
What was your question?
What do they got to do to stop them on this 3rd down here?
Well, they got to get that short pass protection to be able to make sure that they're not going to get in the end zone. Don't just cover the end zone. Cover the mid before the end zone so they can't just get in the end zone with that.
Colts back to pass. He's looking for him again. And it is incomplete. Wow, what a play there. It looked like Jared Tweed was about to make that interception over Mr. Jacob Pinder, who had a nice 22-yard reception. Good defense by the Mustangs there.
That's all you can ask. They got the 3rd down. They broke up the play, and now they're going to have to settle for a field goal instead.
And here comes back out Michael Ma, sophomore, 5'6", 186 pounds. And this will be a field goal attempt here coming up, and it is no good. No good. So now the Mustangs will come back out on the field here. And definitely something that can boost the offense, saying, all right, they didn't score points here, but now we need to get back out there and get some points on the board.
Yeah, they're going to try. They're going to get out there, probably trying to take maybe some more deep shots, trying to mix it up on this defense, because what they're trying right now is not working. So if they try and mix it up, maybe they can fool this defense and get some positive yardage and get past the 50-yard line too.
Definitely, definitely. Now the Mustangs come out, 2 wide receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Charlie Kern in the shotgun, back to pass, short pattern. He's going to go for a QB draw. Kern on the run. He's got some great blocking, and he slides down at about the 35-yard line for the Mustangs, and he gets a first down, Charlie Kern. Charlie Kern can also run the ball as well. He was efficient passing the ball last year, throwing 33 touchdown passes, and he can run the ball as well.
That's kind of what you want to look at with these new quarterback situation. A long time ago, it was all about passing. Yeah, it used to be about passing, but now the new quarterback, the one that can run and pass the ball, has that perfect vision, and that's what we're looking for in Kern.
Definitely, Charlie Kern missed Nate Carr on that nice corner route by him. Could have got that on the sidelines, just overthrew him just a little bit there.
Yeah, it just got so hard to get those perfect passes too.
Kern takes a high snap, throws it out to the right, and Parks gets it. Gets the first down, and the Mustangs are calling for a late hit. And they're not going to get it there, unfortunately.
Yeah, that was a pretty questionable call, I'd say. Let's watch. Yeah,
definitely. Looks like there was some good blocking there, and it did look like he was out of bounds, but the ref called it, and nothing much you can do. All right, Charlie Kern back to pass. And off to Ashanti Payne, I believe that was. Ashanti Payne got some action last year for the Mustangs as a freshman as well, being behind Tyler Tundrum. Good compliment back to them.
He got enough for the first down, and that's what they want, and they're trying to get across midfield. They're almost there now.
Here we go, Kern back to pass. Looking, caught by Kevin Parks again. Nice play by Kevin Parks, and Kevin Parks last week had 6 receptions for 156 yards, and that's what you definitely need from a wide receiver.
Definitely, Matt. Of course, now they're in Golden Eagle territory, and they're looking to capitalize on it too.
Nice short pass nice catch by Nate Carr, 6'1", 242 senior. Definitely a big target you can't miss there.
Oh yeah, tight ends, you want a big guy, but you want speed too, to try and find that perfect tight end.
Another screen pass to Ty Stephenson, a 5'11" sophomore coming from the Mustangs, getting some action here. Nice reception. Charlie Kern's gaining some confidence back after that interception. Handoff Payne, gets stuffed, and tries to fight his way forward. Would be about a no gain to a 1-yard gain for the Mustangs.
Yeah, it looks like he got a couple yards there. Now it's going to bring up
third and short here for the Mustangs. See what the Mustangs have got in their playbook here. Charlie Kern's going to go for a QB sneak. Looks like from here he didn't make it. Maybe there was a last push by Charlie Kern.
It's going to be a close one, I'd say.
And I think they're going to measure here. So, looked like Charlie Kern, definitely right now, you look at his stats, 7 of 13 for 48 yards, had that 1 interception. He's gaining some confidence back. He's given them a good drive here, and now it'll be 4th and short.
Well, let's see if they can convert here. Hopefully not give the ball over again.
There you go, Charlie Kern in the pistol formation with Tyler Tundrum. Tundrum gets the ball, and he'll get the first down and more. And it looks like there might be a face mask as well, the Golden Eagles are saying that it might be on the Mustangs. And it looks like it is a face mask going against the Golden Eagles. So the Mustangs will definitely get the first down and a little bit more, and the ball will be placed at about the 11-yard line for the Mustangs. And the Mustangs are getting back on track here. Tyler Tundrum with a nice run.
Well, it looks like they're in the red zone now, and let's see if they can capitalize on that.
There you go, Charlie Kern. will hand it off to Tunderum. Tunderum's trying to fight for more yards, but he'll be tackled at about the 7-yard line, 7.5-yard line there. Tyler Tunderum hasn't had the best start yet here, Samuel, but he's 4 of 8 for 8 yards. Hopefully he can get things going, huh?
Yeah. Hopefully we can see a good run here.
Good run here, and Tunderum is tackled at the 2-yard line. He's fighting for yards, and again, if you keep giving him the ball, he'll keep getting more yards. The offensive line is blocking pretty well right now there, Samuel.
It looks like the D-line.
And Kern will try to get it in. And they're saying it's a touchdown. Charlie Kern with the quarterback sneak. No official word yet. Looks like the officials are determining whether he got in or not right now.
Yeah, it's pretty questionable.
And they say touchdown, touchdown, Charlie Kern.
What I'd have to say about that play is that it was right off the bat. They had that play, boom, right back in, and then that quarterback sneak just pushed you right in. That defense must have been a little bit confused by that, which caused them to be able to get into the end zone.
And here comes Mike Wink, 6 foot, 205 senior. The kick up, and it is no good. Hits off the upright. But the Mustangs do score here, folks. 14-6 here at Mackey Field at the Schwann Regional Event Center. Mustangs are back in action next after this 30-second break.
Like all new parents, my husband and I want what's best for our baby. When it came to immunizations, I wanted the facts. So I carefully researched vaccines, talking to pediatricians and other experts and asking tough questions. The answer was obvious. Vaccines like those against measles and influenza are not only a good idea, they could save our daughter's life. Take the time to get the facts. Vaccines save lives.
And we are back here live at the Mackey Field here at the Schwann Regional Event Center on the beautiful campus of Southwest Minnesota State University in Marshall, Minnesota. I'm Matt Callahan, your play-by-play guy, and this is Samuel Roden. First time here, doing a good job, as always, here. So now the Mustangs get on the board finally. Charlie Kern has got back on track with 7 completions, 13 attempts, 48 yards, and he gets a rushing touchdown for the Mustangs off a face mask penalty and some good running by Tyler Tunderum, a little bit of good short passing. So Samuel, what did you think of that that third drive there?
Well, that drive was pretty good. I have to say, they got down the field, and they were able to score it. That was the key, okay? Now, it wasn't the prettiest, but getting some bigger plays, which they were able to get, will certainly benefit them later to come in the game.
Yes, definitely. You're exactly right. And now here comes kick returners. They can't figure out who's going to take the ball. Number 39 takes it out, and there's a flag on the play, and he'll be tackled at about the 15, 16-yard line.
Some good protection by the Mustangs, depending upon the flag. Let's see
what they say here.
Yeah.
Tommy Smith III, Jr. Tommy Smith III, Jr., 166, 5'8", was debating with his other kick returner as well, with Jordan Hester, 5'7", freshman. And there's a clip on the Golden Eagles, and that'll back them up to at about the 8-yard line for the Mustangs.
Well, this is going to be all about protection here. Seeing if the Mustangs can keep them in here, 3 and out, get the ball back, and then try and score again. And hopefully try and tie this thing up with the 2 points.
Agreed with that, sir. And here come the Golden Eagles again. First down and 10. In motion, Buchholz gives it to Pascal. Pascal gets it down at about the 14-yard line. Go ahead, Samuel.
Yeah, it was a real nice push, I'd say, by him to get right through that line and get that solid yards. A lot of it is running when you're inside the red zone of your own yard line, because you don't want to pass, because pick sixes are really common around this area.
And Talo Pascal has got 6 attempts for 38 yards. Buchholz in the pistol formation again. You're seeing a lot of this pistol formation. taken after almost the 49er offense here from the NFL.
Yes. I'd say, I mean, it's kind of a new wave with regards to the NFL.
Looks like there is some movement there on the line. Looks to be on the Golden Eagles, and it will be. And that'll back them up again. And they have 3 penalties now for the Golden Eagles. The Mustangs have 2. And you want to keep those penalties down, and penalties have been problematic for the Mustangs last year, but it looks like they're being a little bit more disciplined now.
Yeah, especially knowing that snap count, when the quarterback's going to snap the ball. There's the pass.
What a pass by Buckholz. He was going to get hit on that play by A.J. Page, but he had number 12 wide open. Constant Jackson, 5'9", 161-pound junior, with a nice play. It looks like he's limping a little bit. He almost took it to the house there.
Yeah, I mean, if he would have stayed up there, it would be about 21 to 6 now. But luckily he tripped, and now we're seeing another first down.
Buchholz, and there's flags all over the place, but looks like it's going to be holding on the Golden Eagles again. So penalties have plagued this Golden Eagle team so far on this drive.
But we've yet to see the Mustangs capitalize on that and get them to go 3 and out.
Definitely. And it looks like there was a holding there on the Golden Eagles. That'll push them back. And it'll be first and 20, I believe, since the new rule has passed for holding. It used to be 5 yards.
Jeff Pryor. That's Jeff Pryor.
Jeff Pryor
Number
on that
72.
play with the holding. So good catch a break for the Mustangs.
Yes, now let's hope for the Mustangs that they can stop this momentum and force a fourth down.
Buchholz back to pass. Throws it to Smith the third. And he's going to catch that outside, but nice tackle by Jared Tweet on that play.
Down.
And now there's another flag. And the Golden Eagles are saying it's on the Mustangs. It looks like it will be on the Golden Eagles again, they're saying.
Wow, another holding call. That's really going to back them up.
That'll back them up another 10 yards. Definitely, it's you don't want to have penalties plague you, or else, I mean, it could cost you a lot of yards there. So the Mustangs are catching.
Especially,
so that'll back them up.
Yeah, I'd say especially with regards to those screen passes. When you're going one-on-one with someone, it's really easy just to hold them and pull them right down to the ground, but you can't do that, or else you'll get a holding call.
So now it's 1st and 22 for the Golden Eagles.
We got another flag.
And there's another flag. And Smith gets a couple of yards on that play. But it looks like it's on the Golden Eagles again. Wow, right now they have 5, but I think this is going to be their 6th penalty already.
Wow. Especially 3 penalties in a row, and if this is 3 holds in a row, then there's something that needs to be done with this offense with regards maybe a timeout is needed.
Mm-hmm. Maybe to get some stuff together for the Golden Eagles. I mean, looks like they're a little frustrated coming on and off the field. So looks like legal procedure. The Mustangs declined the penalty. If I was down on the field right there. Oh, it's a loss of down as well. So it'll be a loss of down. So it'll be 2nd and 19 for the Golden Eagles. Mustangs showing blitz. Buchholz does not like it. He's going to try an audible. But the first quarter comes to an end. They'll just let the clock run out. So now the Mustangs down 14-6 here at Mackey Field at the Schwann Regional Event Center. They look to come back in the second quarter stronger than they were in the first half. But we'll take a quick 30-second break here live from Mackey Field.
Will I always be working weekends just to stay out of debt?
Is a great college for our kids?
Out of the question?
Is the American dream
Out of our reach?
Not if we can help it. We're the National Endowment for Financial Education, a non-profit organization dedicated to helping people just like you get smart about their money. Log on to smartaboutmoney.org today and start taking control of your financial life.
And we're back here at Mackey Field at the Schwann Regional Event Center. And the Mustangs kind of had a rough first quarter. You know, they're trying to get a feel for things, trying to figure out this Golden Eagles defense. And they come on their third drive with another touchdown, a QB sneak by Charlie Curran. But the Golden Eagles, I mean, offensively, they've been pretty efficient with Ben Buchholz. 8 of 15, 92 yards, 2 touchdowns. How do the Mustangs slow them down there, Samuel?
Well, I mean, they've slowed them down right now with these penalties. And now they're looking at 2nd down and 18. And hopefully they can stop them now on this drive.
And they'll give it to the tailback. And he finds a little room there, and he'll take it up to about the 49-yard line, almost to the 50. Excuse me, not the 49-yard line. I'd say about the 46, 47-yard line. So looking at some of the rushing stats for the Golden Eagles, Taylor Pascal, 6 for 38 yards, and Dre Pearson, 2 for 18 yards. Trips to the right for the Golden Eagles.
I'd say this is an important 3rd down here.
Buchholz back to pass, looking, and then it's caught. And Hester gets the ball and gets it another 1st down. I got to say, right now, the Golden Eagles have been quite efficient on 3rd down here, Samuel. They're 3 of 5 on 3rd down, 60%, not too shabby.
And especially just coming off that 2nd and 18. Now they got another 1st down, and they're now charging. Something must have happened when they talked to them at the end of that first quarter that got them to stop getting penalties and to start moving the ball down the field.
And Smith III gets a 3-yard gain for the Golden Eagles. And here comes Buchholz back out. A 5 wide set for the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, we've seen this before. And usually they're going to go for a mid pass, but I wouldn't be surprised if they go deep here.
Buchholz trying to draw the Mustangs off sides. Back to pass. Throws over the middle. Hester catches it, and he's going to break it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. Andrew McReynolds almost stopped him at the 1 there, but wow. You got to like what Hester's been doing lately for the Golden Eagles, and Ben Buchholz finding him right in the middle there. And he's 10 completions, 17 attempts, 144 yards, 3 touchdowns. The Mustangs have just got to find an answer here.
Yeah, it was another one of those mid plays. Threw it right down the middle of the field, and there was no one there. They had the guys downfield, but then once he passed it there, they got their block in, and that's good.
And Michael Ma gets the kick, gets the extra point, and it's good. And we'll get Samuel's take after this quick 30-second break here from Mackey Field at the Schwann Regional Event Center. Stay tuned. The Mustangs are on offense next.
Do you know a young woman with severe joint and chest pain, fever, skin rashes, and overwhelming fatigue? Common symptoms for a challenging ailment. Lupus. A very serious, sometimes deadly immune disorder. Lupus affects millions of people, usually attacking women during their childbearing years. Symptoms are often misdiagnosed for years. Delay in treatment can cost someone you love their family or their life. The Lupus Foundation of America wants to end this by educating physicians as well as those people at risk. Please help.
And welcome back to Mackey Field here at the Schwann Regional Event Center. And the Golden Eagles strike again there, Samuel. And the score is now 20-6. And what do the Mustangs got to do here now? I mean, they're down 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, well, Matt, I mean, first of all, they got to get the ball down and score here. Starting out, getting a touchdown here, possibly getting up to 14 points, I think would be a key to be able to get back into this game. Try and keep the score close when going into halftime, because you don't want to go into halftime too much down points, okay? So hopefully they can get a stop on defense, they can score a touchdown, and get back into this game.
definitely this is a different team than last week. Definitely, they were 54-0. They didn't even score a touchdown, the Golden Eagles, or UMC as well. And Andrew McReynolds will take the kick, and he'll go to the outside. He's got some blocking. And he'll shake a defender, and he'll be down at about the 41-yard line. That's what the Mustangs need, a little spurts of confidence.
Right there. I can even see them down there. They're giving each other high fives. They got some energy coming off that, and now their offense is going to go out and hopefully work some magic and get that ball down the field.
And they don't look like a team that's down 20-6 as well.
Yeah.
It looks like they've got some confidence coming back out here on the field.
Running out onto the field. Yeah.
That's what they need. And here comes Charlie Kern. And he scored the last touchdown for the Mustangs. And he's got a Shawnee Payne in the backfield. Payne takes the carry, and he'll run it for a couple of yards. Nice little gain by Ashanti Payne, getting some work here for the Mustangs. Definitely a good compliment to Tyler Tundrum as well. Good sophomore back, and looks to have another successful year here.
Yeah, I'd say that was a really nice push by the offensive line, getting those D linemen, moving them back, and getting some space for Payne to make a nice solid gain.
Back to pass. He evades some pass rushers, and he'll only get about a 1-yard gain there.
Yeah, a couple
third
yards
down.
there.
3rd down and 5 for the Mustangs. I mean, you see the elusiveness by Charlie Kern, and you gotta be thankful that he's not only just a pocket passer, but I mean he can get out and run around like Fran Tarkington.
Yeah, but there does come a certain point in time where you're just surrounded and there's not much you can do, and that's why you gotta slide. And especially for quarterbacks, it's do or die. You're going to slide or you're going to run. And here he goes.
And Charlie Kern with a nice run there, a QB draw. And you'll see that a lot with the QB draws. And Charlie Kern definitely getting that first down. I mean, the Golden Eagles weren't expecting that play right there.
Yeah, especially. And what I was saying before, taking a hit or taking a slide, that's a big thing about quarterbacks. Do you want getting injured or keeping it or staying healthy?
And there you go, Shawnee Payne with another nice run for the Mustangs.
Yeah, up the middle, they're starting to open up the seam, getting the defense a little bit off guard.
And one thing in the offseason was when all the seniors graduated last year for the offensive line, but right now it looks like the offensive line is doing a great job here, giving a little bit of running lanes.
Yeah, because we did hear that it's a full new offensive line. They got all new guys playing the starting positions. And there must have been something on the offseason that these guys must have bonded together, getting themselves together and keeping this line tight so we can get good pass protection and some good run blocking.
Here's that no-huddle offense again. And Kern does a little read option to Shawnee Payne, and he breaks a couple tackles, and he'll be tackled at about the 30-yard line for the Mustangs. And it looks like Tyler Tundrum is not out on the field right now, but I think Ashani Payne is proving that he can do it as well. He's got 6 attempts for 32 yards. If there's an injury to Tyler Tundrum, we will let you know as soon as possible. Shawnee Payne gets the ball, and I think he gets that first down as well.
Yeah, and they're moving the chains. Nice, solid, short gains here, moving the chains, and that seems to be working right now for the Mustangs.
The Mustangs are 5 of 9 on 3rd down, doing that no huddle, and Tyler Tundrum is back in at running back. And it will be a timeout by the Golden Eagles, and we will stay. First timeout, and we will have a 30-minute break here at Mackey Field at the Schwann Regional Event Center, and the Mustangs are driving, so stay tuned.
You can eradicate polio. You can promote peace. You can feed the hungry. You can help children do better in school. Because you can get involved with Rotary. Because Rotary believes that by working together, you can do anything. Learn more at Rotary.org.
And we're back, and it wasn't a 30-minute break here. It was a 30-second break here at the Mackey Field at the Schwann Regional Event Center. My apologies. All right, so the Mustangs are on a drive here there, Samuel, and they're driving And now they got to get back on track. Tyler Tundrum's back out there. Great job by Shawnee Payne. 7 carries for 36 yards.
The key has been running the ball right up the gut. They've been really pushing these D linemen away and finding those holes to get solid yards, and that's all you really need. It looks like they're back to pass this time.
And back to pass. He's showing his elusiveness, but he'll be sacked. And the ball is loose, but he was down on that play.
Down by contact, yes.
That was a nice sacking by number 91, Drew Silvestra, with a nice sack there for the Golden Eagles. But Curran tried to evade him right there, but couldn't do it. Sometimes you just can't evade all those defensive tackles, linebackers, cornerbacks, etc., etc.
Yes, understand.
All right, 4 wide set, and looks like the Mustangs drew somebody off sides, but they'll take it deep, and it'll be incomplete.
The free play, and there's another flag downfield. So now the officials are going to sort this one out.
Looks like the Mustang fans are getting back into it as well and saying you can't do that.
Oh, of course.
And they're discussing it right now. And it looks like it's going to be both penalties will be on the Golden Eagles.
I got it.
It's an automatic first down, a pass interference for the Mustangs, and that will push them up to about the 14-yard line. Yeah, here up for the Mustangs.
One thing that key to notice is that Curran noticed that he had a free play there. The flag was thrown, and then he knew that he could take a deep shot, and it didn't matter. And that was really good of Curran. And then he got a pass interference. That's just a bonus.
Trips to the left. Curran, play action. Pass is caught, and he'll be tackled at about the 5-yard line.
Real nice short pass there, I'd have to say. Getting down to the 5-yard line, ticking away, and looks like they have a chance for another first down to get another 5 plays right inside the 4 plays right inside the 5-yard line.
And Nathaniel Hewitt with the reception there. And it gives the handoff to Tundrum. Tundrum will be down at about. He'll get the first down, and he'll be down at about the 2 to about 1.5 yard line.
That's key. They got 4 plays now to get right into the end zone. And then here comes the no huddle again.
9:44 left in the game. Kern gives it to Tundrum, and Tundrum is pushing up the middle, and no official word yet, but it looks like he made it. And it will be a touchdown for the Mustangs. Tyler Tundrum. Tundrum had 2 touchdowns last week, and he gets this 3rd touchdown of the season this week for the Mustangs. And Tyler Tundrum gets on the board. He's got 8 carries for 23 yards. Samuel, how about that drive?
Man, that was great. Keeping that defense off guard. That no huddle offense really was doing a good job. Let's hope they get the field goal here.
Here comes Mike Wank to attempt the extra point. Up, and it is good. So the Mustangs are down by a touchdown, but they answer back here at Mackey Field at the Schwann Regional Event Center. And the Mustang defense coming back out. Hopefully they can get it going. So keep tuning in, and this is going to be a good one, folks. And we are back here at the Schwann Regional Event Center at Mackey Field. And the Mustangs answer back with a touchdown. And the Golden Eagles still lead the Mustangs 20-13. But it was a good answer back by the Mustangs, definitely. Tyler Tundrum with the touchdown, 8 of 23 with the eight carries, 23 yards, touchdown. You gotta like it.
Yeah, especially Payne getting in there to be able to give Tyler Tundrum some rest, Matt. That really helped out, keeping him rested to get him to get those solid yards later.
And Smith will take the kickoff, and he'll find some room to the outside. He'll be knocked out of bounds at about the 31-32 yard line.
It looks like there's no flags.
Yep, definitely no flag on that one.
There's always a chance for a flag, especially when the person's going out of bounds. Was he out of bounds when they made the hit? It's always a big question.
The Mustang defense has a rough time right now. Ben Buchholz has 144 yards, 10 completions, 17 yards, 3 touchdowns, and his touchdowns were 2 to Jordan Hester, 4 of 58, and 2 touchdowns for him. And the Mustangs look to try and contain Hester as well as Adam Kinnett. He's 2 of 22 for a touchdown as well. And he'll be tackled in the backfield.
Some
great job by the Mustang defense right there.
Great rush there. Was able to see the play as it happened and got him outside. Going outside is not always the best thing, especially when you got some guys that are speedy that are going to get outside and make that tackle.
Yeah, definitely. Great job by the Mustangs right there. Looks like the defensive line is getting in the backfield as well. Looks like we got to see a little bit more of that coming up. Buchholz back to pass, looking, and he is met by Tyler Flood, and he fumbles the ball. And it's still going. Nobody has it yet, but it looks like the Mustangs have it. And I think they're down at about the 1, but the Mustangs do have the ball, and it looks like there is an injured player on the field as well.
Wow, what a turn of events here.
Still trying to figure out who's got the ball, and as the trainers attend to the injured Golden Eagle. It is recovered by the Golden Eagles, and it is down at about the 1. And there's still an injured Golden Eagle on the play. And looks like he's getting up there. Good to see. We definitely don't want to see injured players down on the field hurting that well.
What an eventful play I'd have to. Yeah, what an eventful play I'd have to say. You got the fumble, the injured player, ball moving so far down. It looks like he's able to get off the field. That's nice to see.
Yes, definitely. And now, but again, good play by the Mustangs. Almost recovered that. That'd be definitely better. But they'll take the Golden Eagles down to about the 1 yard line at their own 1. So,
well, let's hope they can stop them with 40 yards. Okay.
So here we go. Ben Buchholz. Looks like he's got the pistol formation. He's got the fullback as well as the running back in the backfield. Looks like they're going to try and run this thing out so they don't get safety. Pascal will take the carry, and he'll get a couple yards on that play.
Yeah.
So they get out of that dreaded their own 1 yard line.
So hopefully they can get that 13-yard separation for that punter, so he can punt the ball without having a chance of getting sacked.
Yes, definitely, and it's 4th down and 38. Wow.
Because I'm sure the Mustangs would love nothing better than to get a safety, then get the ball back.
Oh, most definitely. And it looks like Kevin Parks and Andrew McReynolds will be taking the kicks for the Mustangs. See which one gets it here. And it looks like there's a movement on the line there. Looks like it's supposed to be on the Golden Eagles. Illegal substitution on the Mustangs.
Well, it looks like it's still 4th down.
It'll be still 4th down for the Mustangs, and that's only their 3rd penalty of the game, which is always nice to see compared to the Golden Eagles, who have 6 penalties for 61 yards. So now here comes their punt kicker here. We got Javon Herring, number 93, 5'10", 222 pounds, freshman, kicking the ball here. And it looks like a line drive ground, or almost more like a grounder kick, and that'll be down at about the 39-yard line. So the Mustangs get great field position here. Looks like they can answer back and tie this thing up here, Samuel.
Yeah, they got 7 minutes till the end of the half. And then possibly, boom, we can score again and tie this game up right at the end of the half and have some momentum getting into the second half. They are going to have to kick off, though, to the Golden Eagles, Matt, on the second half.
Yes, definitely. You got that right there, Samuel. And now, Mustangs come back out. Tyler Tundrum with Charlie Kern, and you got Adam Olson, Kevin Parks, and Jordan Cross out there. Short pass. Oh, what a hit. Ooh. I'll have to say that that Golden Eagle defense sniffed that out pretty well. It was a big hit on Adam Olson there on the reception. I'm glad he didn't, drop the ball there.
That would have been a big play, though, if he did drop the ball. And if he had possession, that could have been a fumble, too.
Here comes Charlie Kern back to pass. He's got pressure. He's trying to get away from people.
Looks like
he
gets
some blocks. And, incomplete. Great job by the cornerback there, number 3, to knock that ball down for the Golden Eagles.
I'd say a great play by Charlie Kern, too, to get away from the pressure and make the pass. Too bad it was incomplete, but he was able to get away and not get sacked.
3rd down and 14 for the Mustangs. You got trips to the right and one receiver to the left. And Kern back to pass, looking. And he hits his man, number 89, and he'll get the first down, I believe. It looks like he did. Yes, he did. First down for the Mustangs.
It's a great play. I'd say both these teams right now are struggling with that mid-range catching, especially trying to keep those tight ends and those running backs from getting those short passes.
Tommy Steidler on the reception there for the Mustangs. 17-yard completion from Charlie Kern. Charlie Kern is getting back on track here. He's got 10 completions, 17 yards, 1 interception, and 69 yards. Charlie Kern gives it to Tyler Tundrum. Tundrum's trying to find some room. Gets a little bit of a gain there. And it looks like, Tyler Tundrum has been trying to get to that next level, but he can't get through that front line yet. But I think as we've seen, if you give him the ball more, it looks like he can break it.
Yeah, it seems like this D-line has been watching all tape on Tyler Tundrum all week, trying to get ready for this team because they know that he's a threat.
And Kern, he scrambles, gets away from a lot of Golden Eagles, and there will be a late hit there on Charlie Kern, and that'll push the Mustangs back up. And that will be the 7th penalty on the Golden Eagles. Definitely something they don't want going right now for them. And we'll get the official call here. And it will be on the Golden Eagles. Tyler Tundrum now 9 for 24 and a touchdown. An automatic first down for the Mustangs. And the Mustangs, they're driving here again. Their penalties have helped them a little bit. They've converted on pretty long 3rd downs as well. And Charlie Kern back in business again. And he'll do another quarterback draw. And he'll get around and he'll score his 2nd touchdown. Charlie Kern with the 2nd touchdown of the game.
Wow, great protection. Opened that lane for him to go through, and boom, right in for the touchdown. Perfect play, I'd have to say.
Definitely. I think that quarterback draw is definitely putting the defense back, and Charlie Kern's using his elusiveness to get into the end zone. Great job by Charlie Kern. He's 9 for 37 for 2 touchdowns on the ground.
If the half were to end like this, I think the SMSU Mustangs would be really great in business.
And the kick is up by Mike Wank, and it is good. And we'll take a 30-second break, not a 30-minute break here, folks, obviously.
You got that
so
right.
Now we'll be back here at Mackey Field at the Schwann Regional Event Center. Stay tuned.
At 32, Carol had her first heart attack. Michelle began kidney dialysis right before graduation. A brain seizure kept Maria out of work for nearly a year. Without warning, lupus can attack the major organs. Every day, it disables its victims, especially women. Like most Americans, I didn't know how life-threatening lupus could be until my sister was diagnosed. It's time we do something about it.
For more information about lupus, contact the Lupus Foundation of America.
We are back here live at the Mackey Field at the Schwann Regional Event Center here at the campus of Southwest Minnesota State University. The Mustangs tie it up here, Samuel. I mean, they were down 20-6 at one point, but now they've been stampeding back into the fold here, and there's 5 minutes left. Hopefully, defense can come down and get a stop and get back on track here.
I'd say the key is just keeping this offense from scoring again, because if they score again, then you got to come back and and then tie it up again, and then it just becomes.
Oh, and what a hit!
Big hit there, yes.
What a hit by, I believe that was, Daryl. I believe it was number 15, Daryl Thomas, with the hit there. What a hit! He is the backup strong safety for the Mustangs.
That has all to do with that momentum. He's got that momentum, boom, right into that guy, big hit, and that gives him even more momentum. Let's hope this defense can build off that, get another 3 and out.
Here comes Ben Buchholz. Mustangs haven't really slowed him down yet. He's 11 of 18 for 125 yards and 3 touchdowns for the Golden Eagles. Pascal will get the handoff, and the Mustangs tackle him at about the 23-22 yard line for the Mustangs.
And not much you can do there. That was some really good rushing by the Mustangs, but he had some really nice elusive moves and got away and got about a few yards on that gain.
And correction, it was the Golden Eagles, not the Mustangs. The Mustangs got the tackle, and Pascal does not play for the SMSU Mustangs, of course. Buchholz in shotgun, 5 wide set. And looks like the Mustangs will call timeout for the Mustang. Corey Sauter will call timeout, head coach. And we will take another quick 30-second break here. And we'll be back, and the Mustangs are on defense.
It's time for some Mustang.
We are back here, and the Mustangs are on defense now, and they're looking to, the last 2 drives they've been keeping the Golden Eagles at bay here, Samuel, and hopefully they can get a stop here, get the ball back, or maybe even best, get a turnover.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was 3rd and 40. They had that penalty, were able to get that 3 and out with regards to those penalties. But let's hope they can stop them here, even without penalties. It's 3rd and 6 now.
3rd and 6 for the Golden Eagles. And the Mustangs are trying to stop them on 3rd down here. They've been quite efficient, 3 of 6. And hopefully the Mustangs get a stop here, get that ball back, and maybe even take the lead if they get the ball back.
Yeah, this crowd is certainly getting into it now, though.
Crowd's getting into it, and people on the sidelines, players on the sidelines as well. Looks like Buchholz is going to try and scramble, but he is hit and stopped at about the 21-yard line.
Yeah, finally, I saw some great pass protection on those mid passes. He couldn't find them. They tried that play once again, but the Mustangs were able to capitalize on that and did not let him pass.
Definitely, and here comes Javon Herring on the punt again, and Andrew McReynolds will be fielding the punt here again.
Only 1 man deep this time.
Herring will get and it's almost blocked. Another almost line drive kick. The Mustangs get a great field position again. So now the Mustangs will be ready to go at about the not the 49-yard line, but about the 47-ish yard line, 48-ish.
Yeah, right about there.
So here we go, and it'll be on the SMSU 47-yard line, according to the computer as well. So now the Mustangs come back out on the field. Charlie Kern has 2 touchdowns on the ground, and Tyler Tundrum comes back out as well with with Adam Olson, Jordan Cross, Kevin Parks. And Kern will take the pass, and he'll do the QB draw again. He's got some great blocking. He'll slide down, and look at Charlie Kern. That QB draw is working pretty well, huh, Samuel?
That was a great slide, I'd have to say, at the end, too. That guy was coming, boom, right at him. But he slid, got out, and possibly avoided an injury.
Here comes Charlie Kern back out. Looks like UMC is trying to trick Kern right here. And hit immediately. And he'll be down at about the 37-yard line. Thank you. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Yeah, if you saw, he almost tipped that pass again. They're getting those hands up, trying to block those passes.
Great job by the UMC defense. Tundram's doesn't have a lot to work with, but he'll try and catch a couple more yards. But it looks like he'll be stopped for a loss on the play for the Mustangs. And Tyler Tundram, I mean, rushing yards hasn't been his forte right now, but he's got about 24 yards, give or take. And I think if they keep giving him the ball more, I think he'll get more yards. But I got to give credit to this Golden Eagle defense.
Yes.
Kern back to pass. He's got a guy wide open, and he's
nice
caught.
Pass. Yes.
Nice pass by Kern, and he's still in bounds, and he's going, and he is tackled at about the 7-yard line.
Now that's what you want to see in a receiver, someone who can get the ball but then make plays after he catches the ball. That was an amazing play, and not just running out of bounds, keeping that play alive and moving down the field.
And Nate Carr with the catch again, and he's got 2 receptions for 32 yards right now for the Mustangs. Kern takes the snap, hands it off Tundram, and he's got a lot of guys right there, and he'll be stopped. Looks like only a 1-yard gain for Tundram there. I mean, you got to give credit to the UMC defense. I mean, they've been taking care of Tyler Tundram. I bet they're pretty much focusing on this whole time. But
they're
now
doing a great job, I have to say.
Yeah, definitely. But the passing game, I think, definitely the Mustangs are, they're getting back into the swing of things.
There's a screen.
Fast screen to Kevin Parks, and he tries to get it up to about the 4-yard line.
5-4, yeah.
5-4-yard line. And it's about 1:34 left in the second quarter. The Mustangs are trying to score here before the half.
And probably they're starting to run the clock down, too. They don't want to give the Golden Eagles enough time, Matt, to be able to score again.
Kern, here comes the quarterback draw again, but no, he fakes again, but he'll throw that away. Smart idea. There was a pretty good pass defense right there, Samuel, by the Golden Eagles.
I have to say, man, that was pretty good. Good protection. They had a good rush. Just a perfect amount of everything. Getting that rush in, getting that good coverage. Then it confuses Kern so that he's not going to be able to make that pass. So looks like the field goal unit is going to have to come out now.
And here comes Mike Wank. Missed an extra point here earlier in this game.
Yeah.
Looks like he's got a chip shot distance here for him. And the kick is up, and it is good. Mike Wank gets the field goal, and the Mustangs now lead the UMC Golden Eagles.
And they give a 1:16 for the Golden Eagles, Matt, to be able to come back and score. But we'll see how the Mustang defense does with their 2-minute drill.
And definitely. All right, we'll just keep it here right now here, folks, and we'll keep it right here, and we'll just go over kind of the drive here for the Mustangs. They got the ball at the 49-yard line and got it up to about the 4-yard line. But on their drives, it took off 5 minutes for the Mustangs, and they took it almost. They got the lead, 23-20, and that's what they need to do. They just got to keep pounding it in there. They get the field goal. It's 8 for 40 yards, and the drive was 8 for 40 yards. Charlie Kern obviously did a great job as well, leading the Mustangs down there, 13 of 21, 99 yards. Only one interception, hasn't thrown an interception, but he's run for 2 touchdowns, 10 of 47. And Wank with the kickoff. Looks good. And Pascal will take the touchback.
That was a very nice kick there, I'd have to say, getting into the end zone for the first time. Real nice.
Very nice kick by Mike Wank. Gets the field goal to give the Mustangs the lead. And what do you think Samuel, the Mustangs have to do to not have this Golden Eagle offense get down and get a field, hopefully stop them and get a field goal, but they don't want them to score any points. Maybe they get an interception, score late. What do you think the Mustangs have to do just to make sure they don't get by them?
They got to keep them in bounds. Don't let them get out of the bounds. Don't let them stop the clock. Let them use their last 2 timeouts, which I think I see. They have 2 timeouts. They're going to use those probably pretty quick, and try to keep them in bounds and stop these runs that are going to get them solid yards. And also those mid passes. They did a good job that last time, keeping them to that field goal, which they ended up missing, and making sure that they're not going to get down the field with those plays.
And there's a timeout, and I believe the Mustangs called it. So we'll take a 30-second break here for all of you. So we'll be right back here on KSSU television.
We all have a vision of that perfect smile. But when it comes to our smile, it's not something we can draw or wait to miraculously appear. We need an orthodontist, dental specialists with 2 to 3 years of specialized education beyond dental school. Your child might be the next Picasso, so trust that brilliant smile to the right hands. Seeing an orthodontist no later than age 7 can help achieve a healthy, beautiful smile. For more information, visit braces.org.
We're back here at Mackey Field at the Schwann Regional Event Center here on the beautiful campus of Southwest Minnesota State University. And the Mustangs are looking to stop this Golden Eagle offense here and take the lead into half.
Yeah, and a correction for me. There's only 1 timeout left that UMC is able to use, and that's really going to play a key part, especially right now.
And it looks like the Golden Eagles are just going to try to run the ball out here. And it was a carry of only a couple yards by Dre Pearson.
And it's 3rd and 8 now.
And another timeout for the Mustangs. And we'll keep it right here for you. Just let's chat about the Mustang defense. They're down 20-6 here, Samuel. And it was just rough to see that, they didn't want to start the way they wanted to. But I believe they've come back and, they've caused a couple of turnovers. They've pushed their defense back, and I think Crookston has really hurt themselves with the penalties and stuff as well, so the Mustangs have capitalized on that.
Especially, yes.
So it's good to see some resilience from the Mustangs, and what are your thoughts?
Well, what I'm seeing on the field is right now, SMSU just used 2 of their timeouts. Looks like they're trying to get the ball back. There's 58 seconds left. They stop them on 3rd down here. Boom, they got the ball back. Another chance to score before the end of the half. Especially in college football, you don't know what's going to happen. Taking those long, deep shots. So let's see what's going to happen here on 3rd down. A big pivotal play here in the game.
3rd down and 5 for the Golden Eagles. Ben Buchholz, 11 of 18 yards, 125 yards, 3 touchdowns. They'll run the ball. And he'll be tackled about the 33 yard line. And that was a 3rd down stop for the Mustangs. And the Golden Eagles haven't been the best on 3rd down now. They were efficient at the beginning, but now they're 3 for 7 on 3rd down.
Yeah.
The Mustangs with a big stop here.
So it looks like they're going to be able to get the ball, maybe call a fair catch, and maybe take a shot to the end zone. Who knows?
Anything can happen in this college football game.
Yes.
And Andrew McReynolds back to field the punt. And UMC will call a timeout as well. So we'll take another 30-second break here on KSSU television. Keep tuning in. The Mustangs only got 11 seconds before the end of the half.
Alone, our reach is limited. No matter how great our intentions, on our own, we can only stretch so far. But at Rotary, we believe the right group of people working together can make our communities, our world, a better place. Rotary, humanity in motion.
And we are back here in Marshall, Minnesota at Mackey Field at the Schwann Regional Event Center. Here on the beautiful campus of Southwest Minnesota State University. We can see the horizon here from the press box, looking nice. And now the Mustangs are back at it here. 11 seconds left in the second quarter. Andrew McReynolds going to field the punt. And Javon Herring will kick. And McReynolds calls a fair catch on that, and will take it up to about the 44-yard line right there.
So, possibly, you got one big play, try for the end zone, or you just take a knee and send it to halftime. So who knows what the SMSU offense is going to do here. They've been looking pretty good so far. Have only taken about one big shot downfield. So wouldn't be surprised if they try something right here.
And here they come back out. Looks like Mustangs are going to try something here,
Yeah.
Samuel. So we'll see what Coach Sauter has in his playbook that might trick the Golden Eagles off or defense. And they'll just hand it off to Tunderum, but Tunderum will get a couple of yards, get a little bit more yards here, and they'll get the first down. And that will be the end of the first half. A really high-scoring first half for the Mustangs. And they take the lead, 23-0. They were down 20-6 at one point, but now they have come roaring back. The Stampede is on the move here on KSSU television, and the Mustangs will be back after the second half. We'll have a quick pregame 2 minutes before the next kickoff here, and we'll keep tuning in, and we'll see you after half. And welcome back to the Schwann Regional Event Center here on the campus of Southwest Minnesota State University, where the SMSU Mustangs lead the University of Minnesota Crookston Golden Eagles 23-20. So, Samuel, let's go over some of the stats here with you real quick. So, Ben Buchholz, 11 completions, 18 attempts, 125 yards, and 3 touchdown passes. And then you got Charlie Kern from SMSU, 13 completions, 21 yards, 1 interception, 99 yards. Longest pass was only of 23 yards. And then you look at the rushing for both teams. The top rusher is Talo Pascal, who's got 7 attempts for 42 yards. Dre Person got 6 attempts for 25 yards. And for the SMSU Mustangs, Charlie Kern, 10 attempts, 47 yards, 2 touchdowns. Tyler Tundrum held in check, 12 attempts, 37 yards, 1 touchdown. And Ashanti Payne, 7 attempts, 36 yards. And so we look at the receiving stats here. Jordan Hester, 4 catches, 58 yards, 2 touchdowns. Adam Connett, 2 receptions, 22 yards, 1 touchdown. And then we look at the SMSU leading receivers. Kevin Parts has 4 receptions, 21 yards, no touchdowns. Nate Carr, 2 receptions, 32 yards. And Jordan Cross only has 2 receptions for 11 yards. So just looking at some of the stats here, Samuel, you look at it, the Mustangs have definitely got some things to improve on defensively, but it looks like they have fixed some things in the first half, and it looks like, in the second half they know what to do. They're coming out roaring. I mean, it is the home opener. I think they may have had some home opener jitters, but so Samuel, what are your overall thoughts of this first half?
Well, let me go back to your first stat. Ben Buchholz. Yes, Buchholz.
Buchholz.
Yes. And what he did right at the beginning of the game was he came out throwing. He got most of those yards right at the beginning of the game, which got them those early points to open up that huge 20-6 lead. Now let me go to Kern. Kern started slow. We had a lot of those 3 and outs, didn't have very much success. But then he came back, got some solid yards, got a lot of rushing yards. He's their rushing leader right now. So look for him to continue that spree, getting better with everything on the field right now, especially with that defense. They were looking a lot better at the end of the half. Now look into this second half, coming off fresh now, getting some momentum, got the lead, and here we go with the kickoff, and let's see how it works out.
Here we go. Mike Wink will do the kickoff again. His last kickoff was a touchback, and here comes Smith, and he'll let that go as a touchback. So another touchback for Mike Wink. Nice kicking by him.
Yeah, nice powerful kick there.
All right, here comes the Mustang defense, led up 20 points in this first half, but they've adjusted some things. It looks like they know what the Golden Eagles are doing here. So definitely one thing that has helped the Mustangs as well has been the penalties. So what do you think the Golden Eagles have to do to just nullify those penalties?
I mean, right off the bat, you can say just eliminate the penalties, but it's a lot more than that. You got to get them to stop the penalties by getting in their heads that they need to play a little bit more clean. Get on that side of the refs, get them to know that they're not going to be creating any penalties anymore. Then the referees can think about that.
And Buchholz throws a short pattern to Jordan Hester again, his 5th reception for the Golden Eagles. And the Golden Eagles only get a minimal gain on that play. So here comes Buchholz back to pass. Another short route, and the Mustangs tackle him at about the 31-yard line. Hits Hester again, his 6th reception. Yeah, Hester's been the primary target. What do the Mustangs have to do to stop him?
Well, just those short passes. And then, of course, when I was talking about the penalties, it's hard to explain, especially about those penalties. But with regards to those short passes, they did a good job at the end of the half. They got to keep it in their mindset what they did to stop him. Boom, short pass right there. Got to stop that, because then they're going to get another first down and move the chains like they did right now.
Nice slant route by Jacob Hester. He gets the first down for the UMC Golden Eagles. And it looks like they're going no huddle here. Buchholz is back in the shotgun.
Looks like they're giving the Mustangs a taste of their own medicine.
Buchholz is going to take it himself, and then he's tackled at about the 45-yard line.
Yeah, that was a nice lucky trip up there for the Mustangs. Buchholz showing off his agility as well.
and he's only got a couple yards on the ground. He is now 3 of 9 on the ground for UMC. Buchholz. He breaks the tackle, and he will only get, looks like, no gain on the play.
Nice rushing there by the Mustangs.
It looks like this Mustang pass rush and this run defense has been pretty good. They're not allowing those big runs. On third down, they've been pretty good. I mean, they've only allowed 4 conversions against the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, let's see what they can do on 3rd and short here.
There you go. Trips left for the Golden Eagles. Buchholz, he's looking. Scrambles, throws a streak, and it is caught. What a catch.
Nice.
Wow.
Very nice catch there, I'd have to say, down around the 20, 22-yard line. Corner wasn't looking, though. He wasn't looking, didn't see the ball.
Freshman Adam Kinnett with a nice catch, the Mustangs.
Here they go. They got no huddle here.
Another no huddle here for the Golden Eagles. There's a nice hit.
Yeah, nice.
By number 4, Alex Oliver. We've called his name a couple of times tonight. He's looking pretty darn good off that as a rush linebacker there. Oh, here we go. Mustangs run a 3-4 defense. And now we got Buchholz back to pass. And he'll get thrown out to the flat. Back, and he's tackled. He only gets a minimal gain on that. The Mustangs had a good pass defense right there. And
it was a good protection, I'd say. I mean, bad protection, but I was glad. But he was able to get that pass out, Buchholz, which was really smart.
Buchholz has been efficient. 16 of 23, 170 yards, 3 touchdowns for Buchholz.
Yep.
Smith the third in the backfield. 3 wide receivers to the right. Buchholz back to pass. Short pass. Number 40. And Pinder gets a first down for the Golden Eagles. And he's got 2 receptions for the Golden Eagles today. And his first reception was for 22 yards. And now he is 2 of 31 right now. So he hasn't been a primary target for Buchholz, but he's been effective.
Yes. Well, but now they have it at the 9-yard line. Now they don't have any more first downs, so they're going to have to go 9 yards to get in the end zone.
Buchholz back to pass. Another short pattern to Mr. Pinder again, Jacob Pinder, getting some work here tonight. And he's got 3 receptions for the Golden Eagles. He's got 35 yards. So the Mustang defense, unfortunately, hasn't stopped this offense yet. Hopefully, the Mustangs can come up with a big play here.
Yeah, they did a good job last time they were inside the red zone, forced a field goal.
And Buchholz will take a quarterback draw, just like Charlie Kern, but he'll be tackled by Alex Oliver. Alex Oliver on the tackle again. Another guy to look out for here.
That was a one-on-one right there. It's do or die. If he didn't tackle him, that would have been a touchdown. So it was a really nice play by him.
Now it looks like the Mustangs are bringing out their goal line defense here. So it's a battle in the trenches right now.
Yeah.
In motion, Buchholz looking for a fade route, and he just overthrows his receiver.
Looks like there's no flags on the play.
And no flags on the play.
Looks like it's
Great pass
force
defense.
a fourth down. Yeah, nice.
So now it looks like the Golden Eagles are going to kick a field goal. Great job by the Mustang defense preventing them score a touchdown, except if they have a fake, obviously. So
Yes.
we'll see what happens with that.
Once again, I'd have to say nice rushing and nice pass defense there too by the Mustangs.
Here we go. Michael Ma on the kick. Should be a chip shot for him. Kick is up, and it is good. The refs say it's good. Alrighty, so the Mustangs prevent a touchdown here, and they look to get back on track and getting the ball here next. We'll take a 30-second break here on the Mustang TV network, KSSU TV.
At Southwest Minnesota State University, our students come first. It's a commitment you can see in our new Regional Events Center, Residence Hall, Student Center, and Science Lab renovation. We've invested over $80 million in the past decade for top-notch facilities. And we're not stopping there. Southwest Minnesota State University, it's where you belong.
And we're back here at the Schwann Regional Event Center, where the Mustangs hold the Golden Eagles to only 3 points on a very good drive by the Eagles off the opening kick. But the Mustang defense stands fast and holds them to only 3 points, and now the game is tied. And looks like the Mustang fans are getting ready for another drive by the Mustangs.
I'd have to say, now that's 2 drives in a row that the Mustangs have stopped them in the goal line position. They forced a field goal. That first time, remember, it was blocked or he missed it or something like that. But now the second time, they made it, but they did force that field goal, didn't let them get into the end zone, which was a great job by the Mustang defense.
Here we go. The kickoff.
Short kick.
Goes to Kevin Parks. Parks is going to take it up. He's got some blocking in front of him. Got some room. Makes a move. He keeps going, and he'll be tackled at about the 36-yard line. Great job by Kevin Parks.
45.
Excuse me, 45-yard line. Thank you, Samuel. All right, and the Mustang offense comes right back out. And the Mustangs have a total of 226 yards on the game today. Very good for the, 219 yards for the Mustangs.
Yeah, let's see how this offense does coming right out of halftime, what the coach talked to them about, and how they're going to change and try and maybe get Tyler some more yards.
And here we go. Charlie Kern back to pass. Short out right to Jordan Cross. His 3rd reception on the game. It looks like Charlie Kern and Jordan Cross have made a little bit of a cold-blooded connection right there for a couple yards.
Yeah, you can't do much about a play like that.
Go. Quick out. And it looks like he gets the first down. Stephenson gets some work as well. He gets his 2nd reception in the game, and he gets the first down for the Mustangs.
Well, that's 2 short passes in a row, and there's not much you can do about that as a defense.
Here you go, Kern in the shotgun, back to pass. Another short out, and it is broken up. Great job by the Golden Eagle corner right there.
Yeah, you can't call a flag on that. He had the ball in his hands, and then the contact was made. Great play by the defense.
And that pass was broken up by Robert Guazi. Great job by him to knock that pass down out of Jordan Cross's hands. And Charlie Kern.
Free play here.
Kern throws it deep, and he's wide open, and it's caught. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Wonderful play there, I have to say.
What a play. He gets the free play, and Charlie Kern throws it deep, and it is caught.
Man, a quarterback
that's
able to recognize the free play is someone you want to have on your team. It's so hard to see. You see the guy jump off sides, you don't know. You have to see the flag, then you got to see the guy who's going deep, and then boom, you go out. Then you try for the touchdown, just like that sometimes.
How about that? Kevin Parks, 5 receptions, 61 yards, and a touchdown on that play. It's a high snap, and Wank's going to try and get the extra point, and he is leveled.
Huge hit there.
He looks like he's okay there. Well, the Mustangs do score on this drive here, and Kevin Parks with the 40-yard Charlie Kern pass completed for 40 yards for a touchdown. Kevin Parks, and again, here we go. The Mustangs are back at it. We're going to take a 30-second break, and the Stampede's on the move.
Southwest Minnesota State will get you where you want to go. We're a university of 3,600 students with over 45 majors to choose from. Small student-to-faculty ratios let your professors get to know you. And with a grad placement rate over 95%, your degree will help you get a job in your chosen field. Becoming involved is easy. And with over $150 million in improvements the last 10 years, our facilities are state-of-the-art. Southwest Minnesota State University, where you belong.
We are back here at the Schwann Regional Event Center. A 40-yard touchdown pass, Charlie Kern to Kevin Parks, and the Mustangs are on a roll here. I mean, the offense is looking pretty good. The defense had a big stop at the goal line there. Samuel, your thoughts?
Yeah, let's see how the defense does now. maybe they'll try and get a 3-and-out this time, prevent them from scoring. So let's see what they do after this kickoff.
Tommy Smith takes the ball out, and he makes a move, and Smith is going. Oh, man, he's got some speed on him, and Wank's going to hit him out at about the 48-yard line, 47-yard line.
No flags on the play. Really nice return there. There's not much you can say. Great blocking, and this might do something to this defense. They got to rebound from that return and try and come out on top.
What a great job by Golden Eagles with the blocking there.
Yeah.
I mean, the Mustangs were kind of taken back by that. But, I mean, thank goodness Wank was there to knock him out of bounds, and Mustangs don't want this kind of field position for the defense.
Of
but
course.
I mean, the Golden Eagles have great field position here. Hopefully the Mustangs can stop them. There you go, Buchholz. Gives it to Smith again. Smith is tackled. No gain on that play, I'd say.
Yeah, that was really close there. I even thought Buchholz still had the ball. I wasn't looking at the running back. That was a really good pitch on his part to get it out there, because to me it looked like he was sacked.
Yes, definitely. I mean, sometimes with those option plays, you can get faked out by it, even if you're watching it, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
So here comes Buchholz. He's got 2 running backs to him, Smith, and I believe that is Pascal. So Buchholz, back to pass. He's looking, takes a hit. What a hit! Dalen Finley. He's going to return it. He's at the 45-yard line. He's got some blocks. He could take this. But no, he is tackled at the 38-yard line. Dalen Finley with the interception.
And that's just what this team needs. Open up a lead, get a score here, and then you might have a 2-touchdown lead. Wonderful play by the defense.
Looks like Buchholz was really confused where his receiver was going on that play. And you look at Dalen Finley with the nice interception. He's a sophomore coming back here, and he had a great season last season. Had a couple of nice pass breakups last season, and now he's coming back with an interception. How about that? Dalen Finley. Remember the name, folks.
Yeah, especially with regards to that, with that play, his blind side, Buchholz, he was just about to get sacked. I was glad he got the ball out. Wasn't the best, got picked, but at least he didn't get sacked.
Here you go, Charlie Kern. Play action. He's looking deep again. He's looking for Parks, but no. He overthrew him a little bit. It looks like the defender, if he could have put his hands out a little bit more, he could have got the interception. But
yeah,
it was a little off. Looks like Kern just kind of put a little too much air over it. But heck, if you can take another shot downfield, why not?
Maybe he just had so much energy coming off that pick, he just wanted to belt that ball to the end zone. Good play by the offense there. Throwing a nice deep pass to the end zone really throws off the defense. And I think that was a good play by them, even if they didn't get the touchdown.
Kern short pass caught. Kevin Parks gets tackled at about the 29-yard line. It'll be 3rd down for the Mustangs.
About 5 yards left.
One thing about Kevin Parks is when he had a pretty darn good game last week against UMary. 6 receptions, 156 yards, no touchdowns, but he's got 6 receptions, 64 yards, and gets his first touchdown. So you got to love that.
That was wonderful, yeah.
So the Golden Eagles will take a timeout. We'll take a 30-second break, and we'll be back with more Mustang football here on KSSU television.
When you start with Rotary, good things happen. Rotary is ordinary people working together to clean the environment, stop disease, and accomplish other extraordinary things. Learn more at Rotary.org.
And welcome back to the Schwann Regional Event Center here on the beautiful campus of Southwest Minnesota State University. The sun has gone down. It's a little chilly out here, out on Mackey Field. But the Mustangs have the ball now, and after a big pick by Dalen Finley, sophomore, I mean, you got to look at that and say, finally, the Mustang defense can confuse Buchholz, and Buchholz has played one heck of a game. You got to give him credit for that. But Dalen Finley sniffed that interception out and took it up to about the 39-yard line.
Yeah, every time you drop back to pass that ball, there's always a chance that you're going to get picked off. And that time, it just ended up happening. It happens, and now you got to rebound. And when you get the ball back next, you can't think about that. You got to think about scoring on this drive.
Charlie Kern, he drops out of the pocket. He's going to try first down, and
wait.
Looks like he fumbled out of bounds, but luckily it was out of bounds.
Out of bounds, yes.
And the referees are debating, and I believe they're going to be looking for a measurement right now. I mean, it looked like right there, Samuel, that he did get the first down.
Oh, of course. I mean, especially from our angle, it's hard to see, but luckily the referees are right there, and they're able to see and take the measurement.
And Charlie Kern is a little short, so it'll be 4th down for the Mustangs. And it looks like the Mustangs will go for it here.
Yeah, I don't blame them. They got a nice 6-point lead. They're far enough down that if they turn it over, then
looks like they don't have a definite measurement right now, but
it looks like they're going to try again.
And then today's head referee is Pete Cheeley out of St. Cloud, Minnesota. So it will be 4th down for the Mustangs. They're 1 for 1 on 4th down tonight here. So hopefully they can get another one and keep that 100% still alive.
Yeah, keep in mind, Kern, he's got that speed, he's got that agility. Might be able to just sneak one in there.
And he got one of the best running backs on that NSIC, and Tyler Tundrum. He could do that as well, but he'll do the sneak, and he'll get it. He'll get the first down, it looks like.
Wow, nice jump over the pile there by UMC, but looks like Kern was able to get the first down there.
Agreed, and Charlie Kern, looking at his stats now for rushing, 11 attempts, 52 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Playing a big part in this game, I'd have to say.
And Tyler Tundrum gets the handoff, and he'll move it up to about the 19-18 yard line. And there's flags fly all over the field here. Let's see who this is on. Referee's still debating on what the call is. You wonder if it's almost like a late hit or... Still debating on it. Let's see what we got. Nathan Thomas had the late hit for the Mustangs. Mustangs have only had a couple penalties, only 4 penalties so far.
That's really helped them, I'd say, throughout this game, keeping their drives alive, and helping them get 3 and outs against Crookston.
And you'd never want penalties in this situation, but I think the Mustangs have been pretty good with penalties this game.
Oh, of course. Let's just hope they can get themselves back in field goal range so they can at least score on this drive.
And Charlie Kern is sacked by a Golden Eagle defensive lineman. I believe it was number 91, Drew Silvestra. I believe that's his 2nd sack of the day. Having a good game here for the Golden Eagles.
Yep, so let's see if they can get some solid yards here on 3rd down to set them up for a long field goal.
So it's 3rd down and almost a mile. Not really, but Charlie Kern dumps it off to Tundrum, and he makes some moves and is tackled at about the 24-yard line.
So we're waiting on the call here for 4th down.
And it's 4th down, and it looks like they are going to kick a field goal here. So Mike Wank had his first field goal today. He made it and gave the Mustangs the lead 23-20.
Now let's see how good he is with a little bit of a longer field goal here. Offset to the right.
Spot the snap. The kick is up, and it is. Looks good, and it's good.
It's good. Nice kick there.
Mike Wank is 2 for 2 from field goal range, and the Mustangs get the lead up 32-23. And we'll take a 30-second break here on KSSU Television.
There are moments when you think about what defines you. Mine was the moment when the doctor said autism.
As a parent, you're expected to have all the answers. But when your child has autism, there are very few answers to be had.
Can you tell me what I'm doing is what I'm supposed to be doing? Because I don't know.
That's why thousands across the country have come together online to give researchers the insight that only families can provide. Join the Ian Project. We all have questions. Together, we'll find the answers.
Welcome back to Mackey Field here at the Schwann Regional Event Center. Mike Wink with a 42-yard field goal and further that Mustang lead 32-23. How about that kick there, Samuel?
Hey, I mean, especially with we got a little bit of wind here at the night, and getting a really nice kick, doing something. They got some points. It was third and 20-something, but they were able to get down the field and get a field goal, which is really beneficial for this team, I'd have to say.
Most definitely. And there's 6:08 left in the third quarter. Still a lot of work to do for both teams. And looks like the Mustangs defensively have been pretty solid. Dalen Finley with the interception.
I have to say, yeah, especially in the second half. Let's see. I'd say if they can get a stop here, we can honestly say they're doing pretty good in the second half. So let's see what they'll be able to do.
Buchholz in the pistol formation.
Using that a lot tonight.
Hand off to Pascal. Gets a nice little gain right there to about the 26-yard line.
I have to say
the Golden Eagles.
I have to say the defense doing a good job stopping those big runs, especially up the middle. Kern has been doing a good job getting those big runs, but stopping these guys, just jamming the middle, has been doing a good job by the Mustangs.
Pistol formation again. We've seen that more than once. Here we go. Buchholz back to pass. He's looking and he's hit. Ooh,
wow.
Man. That was a nice hit it was a nice clean hit, I have to say, by Andrew McReynolds. Great job by Andrew McReynolds to make sure that Jacob Pinder didn't get yards after the catch, and that's something you don't want. You want to make sure that you're tackling very well in games.
Yeah, and it's third down, only on their first set of downs here, so let's hope we can go 3 and out.
Trips to the right. Buchholz takes the snap. And he's in trouble, and he'll be tackled.
This will be pretty close, I'd say, here.
Yeah, it looks pretty close. Buchholz
he needed 4 yards.
6th attempt on the day, rushing the ball.
It's 4th and 2, and they're going to go for it here.
So Buchholz lines up, and he's going to go a QB sneak, but he's going to take it to the outside, and he'll get the first down and more. He'll get out of bounds. Smart play by the Golden Eagles. You know, the defense, the SMSU defense thought he'd go right up the middle, but he just went out around to the outside and got the first down and more.
I think they did that because it's been a pattern all day. 4th down and 1. Kern has jammed the middle every single time. And then the last time they had 4th down, they jammed the middle. He tried to change it up a little bit, went outside, and it really paid off for him.
Trying to do a read option there, but he is met by an SMSU defender.
Looks like we got some momentum going on the SMSU side now.
A tackle was made by number 30 of the SMSU defense. Did a great job of wrapping up. McCoy Rodning with a nice tackle there, getting some playing time. Looks like the Mustangs do a little bit of rotation with the defense, which you like to see keep guys fresh.
Well, especially when you got a little bit of a cushion here, start resting your guys, get them ready for a scenario where you're going to get a little bit better. Like now, when they get across the 50-yard line, you might want to put your starters back in, make sure you can stop them from getting a field goal.
And a nice catch by Tommy Smith and a nice little run there for him.
Oh yeah, nice run.
And he's got his second reception of the game. Two receptions for 17 yards. It is 3rd down and 5 for the UMC Golden Eagles. They are 6 of 13 on third down. And Buchholz in the shotgun. Smith next to him. Goes back to pass. He's looking. He's got some pressure. He's going to scramble a little bit. He looks back. He's got a receiver, and he gets the first down. Number 10 with a nice catch and to get the first down. Marcus Cheatham. What a great job by him.
Have to say, sometimes the play doesn't work out like it did right there, and he was scrambling out. The wide receiver's trying to get open. Oh, he did find someone that got open, and he got the solid gain, and now they're into the Mustang territory.
Extending the play. Sometimes it's good, and sometimes you don't want that. So handoff. Again, to Pascal. He gets up to about the 41, 42-yard line, somewhere around there. Tello Pascal, 9 attempts, 49 yards. Then the leading rusher for the Golden Eagles. They have a total of 96 yards on the ground. Total. Here we go, Buchholz. Sends a guy in motion. He's looking to pass. It's wide open, Cheatham, and he's tackled.
Yeah, luckily that he got tripped there.
Yep, and he's tackled at the 26-yard line. And Cheatham getting some receptions here. It is his 4th reception of the game. 4 of 11 yards.
Yeah. This all came because they actually converted on that 4th down play, converted on that really hard 3rd down play, and now they're just keep punching down.
1:49 left in the 3rd quarter. Golden Eagles driving.
Not much doing there.
And it's handoff to Pearson with a minimal gain on that one. So you see the Golden Eagles switch it up with run and pass. And, they haven't been effective running the ball, but they've been effective passing the ball here on this drive.
Yeah. I mean, if I was them, I'd kind of look at the stats, where everything's going, and if they're actually are doing pretty good through the air, I'd continue going through the air. Probably they're kind of holding back on that because they got that pick the last time they had the ball. So let's look at them to maybe try and pass it just a little bit more.
Buchholz back to pass. He's looking short. Now he scrambles again. He's going to run, and he's going to possibly get the first down, maybe a yard short, and he'll be down at about the 18.5-yard line.
Well, let's see what the official's call is.
It'll be 3rd down for the Golden Eagles.
3rd and short.
And the Golden Eagles are 7 of 14 on 3rd down conversions. Mustang fans are getting up on their feet, cheering this defense on to get a stop. Here we go, Buchholz throws a pitch to, and he is tackled by Dalen Finley. An interception on that 2 drives ago, and now he gets a nice tackle for the Mustangs.
Man, he's really come through to this team when crunch time comes. When they're down, they only got a little bit to go. Boom, he's there. He made the play, and now they're forcing them to either go for it or try for the field goal. Let's see what they do.
So Buchholz.
Looks like they're staying out.
Buchholz right now. 22 of 31, 1 interception, 222 yards, and 3 touchdowns.
Looks like there's some confusion. They're going to have a timeout.
Looks like UMC is going to take a timeout. And we'll take a 30-second break. You're listening and watching KSSU television.
Does retirement have to wait until my 70s?
He's a great college for our kids.
Out of the question?
Is the American dream
Out of our reach?
Not if we can help it. We're the National Endowment for Financial Education, a non-profit organization dedicated to helping people just like you get smart about their money. Log on to smartaboutmoney.org today and start taking control of your financial life.
And we are back here at the Schwann Regional Event Center on the campus of Southwest Minnesota State University. And the UMC Golden Eagles are driving on the SMSU Mustangs right now. You look at Ben Buchholz, has been pretty darn good so far. He's hitting a lot of his wide receivers. He is hitting Jordan Hester, his top receiver, 7 receptions, 69 yards, 2 touchdown receptions. And the Mustangs are looking to make a stop here on 4th down.
Trying to get this crowd into it. Here we go.
Here we go, Buchholz in the pistol formation. Smith in the backfield. Back to pass. He's going to look short. And it bounces right off his helmet. Hester could not hold on. The Mustang defense.
No flags, and the ball is turned over. What a play.
What a play, and now the Mustang offense comes back out onto the field. Big stop by the Mustangs.
Oh yeah, that was really crucial in this game. Now that Mustangs can start playing conservative. They don't have that big of a cushion, but if they score here on this drive, they can start playing a little bit more conservatively and keep in this lead so that nothing happens that they're going to turn the ball over again.
Devontae Stevens getting some action next to Charlie Kern. Kern will roll out. He's looking for Adam Olson, and he'll move it up to about the 43, 42-yard line. Nice rollout by Charlie Kern, and way to find Mr. Adam Olson.
Yeah, wonderful play. I didn't even see that he was open. I was just looking at Kern the whole time, but way to get open right in the middle of the field. And now they're about at midfield.
And that's the end of the 3rd quarter, folks. The Mustangs lead the Golden Eagles 32-23, and we'll be back in just 30 seconds to give you the rest of the 4th quarter. And keep tuning in and listening in and watching. We got a good one.
Ladies, are you talking to your partners
about HIV?
2 out of every 3 new HIV/AIDS cases in women are among Black women.
Get informed, get tested. Early detection can save your life. If you test positive, seek treatment from a doctor.
Join the campaign to end Black AIDS, a partnership between Abbott and the Magic Johnson Foundation. Go to WeStandWithMagic.com, get resources, and become a member.
And join today, and thank you.
And we are back here at the Schwann Regional Event Center. The Mustangs come up with a big 4th down stop, get the ball back, have a couple nice plays, and a nice reception from Adam Olson. And he's got 3 receptions, 26 yards. Charlie Kern's been quite efficient. After that 1 interception at the beginning of the 1st half, he's been on track.
Yeah. Capitalizing on every single advantage here.
And handoff. I believe it's to Devontae Stevens getting some. Yeah, thought it was Ashanti Payne there, but no, it was Devontae Stevens getting some reps here, which is good. You know, keeping everybody fresh like Tundram and Shanti Payne. So Kern, another handoff to Devontae Stevens. He drags a bunch of Eagles with him, and he gets a couple yards. And Devontae Stevens with his 2nd carry of the game. And he's 2 of 8 for 8 yards. Oh, excuse me. Two attempts for 8 yards, obviously.
There you go.
And Kern hands it off. And Stevens is rumbling gets the 1st down. Devontae Stevens with a great job of getting that 1st down and getting yards after contact, shedding off those arm tackles.
Yeah, and that wasn't just a hole. He created that hole. He had to plow through 2 guys. What a nice hit. And he got some solid yards here.
Charlie Kern back to pass. He's going deep. And it is caught! Oh, no, it's dropped. Oh, man. Oh, wow. It was so close. Still identifying the receiver right here. I believe that was Mike Williams, senior out of Lancaster, California. Wow, we got somebody from California, almost brought it in, and that was a nice play if he could have held on.
It's a wonderful pass, I'd have to say, from Kern, though.
Very good pass from Kern, yes. Yeah. Kern changing the play here. Coach Sauter has to almost go on the field to tell him what he wants to do here. Charlie Kern gives the handoff to Shanti Payne. and he keeps moving for a couple of yards, about a 3-yard, 4-yard gain.
Yeah, sometimes you just read that defense and you don't see a really good play that the play that you gave is going to work. So sometimes the quarterback needs the audible, the coach sees something, he's going to audible it for you. So hopefully you can get some more solid yards. Got him a few yards that time.
And Charlie Kern back in shotgun again. Throws the pass, caught. Breaks the tackle. Adam Olsen takes it up to about the 22-yard line. And it will be 4th down for the Mustangs. And they've been 2 of 2 on 4th down. So the Mustangs have been doing a great job of making sure that they're converting on those critical 4th down plays.
Yeah, so it looks like they're going to maybe try and go for it here. They've got 10 seconds.
Kern's hurrying up with the play. Pistol formation. Gives it to Tundrum, and he breaks a tackle and gets a little bit more and gets, obviously, the 1st down.
Keeping that 100% there on 4th down conversions.
And he'll be tackled at the 14-yard line.
Looks
12:38 left in the 4th quarter. And Tundrum comes out of the game. Shanti Payne in. Correction, Devontae Stevens is in. And Kern throws it deep. Caught! Touchdown! Adam Olsen. And the Mustangs extend their lead. Again,
wonderful fade pass there.
38-23. Give us a breakdown of that catch right there, Samuel.
It's all about making separation, okay? They had the perfect, he had the perfect opportunity there, made that move to the outside, and it was all about that height. Getting the pass caught in the end zone with that extra distance so the cornerback has no chance of catching the ball. And he did that perfectly, perfect pass, perfect catch, and boom, touchdown.
And Mike Wank with the extra point. And we'll take a 30-second break here on KSSU television.
Southwest Minnesota State University, where private school atmosphere meets public school cost. Programs like culinology, agronomy, and environmental science set the standard nationwide, where grad placement rates are over 97%. And the school invests in you, putting over $80 million back into the university. Southwest Minnesota State University, where you belong.
Back here at the Schwann Regional Event Center on the campus of Southwest Minnesota State University, where the Mustangs lead the Golden Eagles 39-23. And on that drive right there, Samuel, the Mustangs only took up only a couple seconds of the clock, or 2 minutes and 56 seconds off the clock. 14-yard touchdown pass from Charlie Kern to Adam Olsen. What do you think right now there, Samuel?
That's showing you how efficient this team is. They know what plays they're doing. That offense with the that fast-paced offense is really keeping this defense off balance. Especially now it's the 4th quarter. They're getting tired, and they're taking advantage of that right now.
And Tommy Smith, the third, takes it down to the 30-yard line.
Nice return there.
31-yard line.
Yeah, 30 and a half, maybe.
And here comes Ben Buchholz and his Golden Eagles offense. And Buchholz back in the pistol formation again. In the backfield will be Pascal. Buchholz. Take the pass, throws it deep. And it is picked by, it might be actually a tie. Well, usually in this situation, tie goes to the receiver. But no, it will be Mustang ball. It's picked off by Andrew McReynolds.
It's all about that momentum. He had his opportunity. He saw the ball. He turned around, saw the ball coming, and he was able to make that catch over that receiver, which still for the receiver is a hard play. So I give props to both. I mean, both tried, but one only succeeds.
And there you go. picked off by Andrew McReynolds. 2 interceptions by Ben Buchholz today. It's obviously been a different story for him in the second half. He's played pretty efficiently, but a couple of interceptions have hurt this Golden Eagles offense.
Yeah, here comes the offense to try and finish off this game.
It's current handoff to Devontae Stevens. Man, he is a bruiser. I'll tell you that.
He's trying to make his mark on this team.
Definitely Devontae Stevens. A little more information on him. He's from Jacksonville, Florida. He's a junior, 5'7", and he's 205 pounds, but man, he runs.
Yeah, 205 pounds, that's a big guy for being 5'7", and he's really plowing over some guys tonight, which has been really effective.
And right now, he's got five attempts for 43 yards. We'll add on to that a little bit after this run. But no, now he's 6 of 47, as we just got it updated on the computer. And here comes Charlie Kern. Shotgun, back to pass. He's looking short to Kevin Parks, and he gets it. And pretty close to the first down. Kevin Parks, his 7th reception on the day.
Yeah, been a pretty good factor tonight.
And after you come off a big game, you know, it's hard to keep it consistent. But Mr. Kevin Parks has done a great job of keeping it consistent here for the Mustangs. Oh, now it's passing, it's picked off. Wow.
Luckily, Kern was able to get that tackle there, or else that would have been gone.
And I think what happened there, Samuel, is Parks wasn't ready for the pass, and so number 18 for the Golden Eagles got the pick, and he capitalized. Robert Gauzy, Jr. from Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. A great read by him to get that interception.
Yeah, that's actually
Charlie Kern, his 2nd interception of the game. He's been pretty efficient until to this point. So Mustang defense going to look to try and avenge that interception right there.
Nice. Yeah, what I was going to be saying about Parks was not necessarily just getting all those yards, but a big thing.
Trick play here. He's got a guy wide open, and it's caught. Touchdown.
Wow.
Golden Eagles. What a trick play they had right there.
I can't even say anything about that. It was unbelievable. Looks like somebody's hurt. Limping up.
Looks like it's number 11, Adam Canet, a freshman out of Corona, California. Unfortunately, he gets hurt on that play.
Looks
Hopefully
like there's a
he's
flag
okay.
on the play, though. Let's see what it is. Personal foul on the defense. Number 5.
The penalty will be assessed on the kickoff. A.J. Page
Yep, it's A.J.
with
Page.
the penalty.
Personal foul.
And just like that, Golden Eagles get back into this game. They're only down by 10 points right now. Looks like
Hopefully
they're
they
going to
can
go
make that 9.
for 2 on this play. So we'll see if they can cut it down to 8 points here.
This will be a
Hopefully the
big play
Mustangs
for
get
them.
the stop. Yep.
Yeah.
Buchholz getting the play. Buchholz rolls out. Back to
Find the
pass. He
flat.
finds his guy. And he gets the 2-point conversion. Good job by Ben Buchholz on that play. The Mustangs still lead 39-31. You're watching Mustang football here on KSSU television.
If you've had a stroke, the chances are good that you could have another one. But it doesn't have to happen. You could be a stroke smart star.
I'm eating healthy and I'm exercising again.
I'm keeping my blood pressure and cholesterol levels under control.
After 35 years, I quit smoking.
I always take my medicine.
If you take steps to improve your health, you'll greatly reduce your risk of another stroke. Talk to your doctor and go to stroke.org today.
I'm not going to have another stroke.
We are back here at the Schwann Regional Event Center on the campus of Southwest Minnesota State University. The UMC Golden Eagles strike back with a touchdown of their own, and the pass was by Adam Kinnett, and he got hurt on that play as well. It was a 31-yard touchdown pass. That was a great job by Dante Jones to get that as well for the touchdown. So Samuel, looks like the Mustangs, they have the lead, but it looks like the Golden Eagles have a little bit of the momentum right now.
Oh, yeah.
What did the Mustang offense have to do to get by this defense after that costly interception?
They need to come out and say that we still have control of this game. You're not going to take the momentum from us. Create a huge play, get the momentum, get the crowd back into this game, and just say that that touchdown was just a little fluke. We're still in control of this game, and we're still going to win.
The kick is going to be a touchback for the Golden Eagles.
Yep.
And the Mustang offense has been, I'd say, quite efficient tonight. 399 yards total offense. They did definitely better they're doing better in this game than they did last game with the yardage percentage. I mean, the rushing has been quite good. 184 yards on the ground, 215 yards passing. I mean, not too bad for the Mustang offense. A couple of interceptions, but they've been able to answer back.
Oh, yes. And especially keeping the lead. They got the lead, and they haven't lost it yet.
Tunderum gets a short gain on that play. And Tunderum is getting, he's only got about over 50 yards right now, or right at 50 yards, excuse me, 15 attempts, 50 yards and a touchdown. But he's been quite efficient. Kern back to pass, and it is almost caught by Nate Carr.
Wow, if he would have made
a one-handed
that catch.
grab. Unfortunately, it was tipped in the air, and we're lucky that a Golden Eagle didn't pick it off.
Yeah, that would have been a big momentum point for the Golden Eagles, Matt.
All right, now it is 3rd and 9 for the Mustangs at the Mustang 26-yard line. And Kern back to pass. Looks, Parks catches it, and he is tackled.
But did he get the first down is the question.
Looks like another close one there, Samuel.
Yeah, it looks like another Crookston is down. Yep, he's limping. Oh, he's back down.
Looks like
calling the officials timeout.
There'll be officials timeout on the field. So we'll just take a 30-second break here, folks. You're watching Mustang football here on KSSU television.
How far would you go to help someone? Would you go to the end of your driveway? Would you cross a street? Would you cross an ocean? Would you go if you could use your knowledge to teach someone? And in the process, maybe learn something yourself. Life is calling. How far will you go? Peace Corps.
Welcome back to the Schwann Regional Event Center here in Marshall, Minnesota, on the campus of Southwest Minnesota State University. And the player that was hurt on that play was Robert Gauzy. He had an interception earlier in this game, and he walked off under his own power. It's a good sign to see. And the Mustangs will punt here. Early questionable snap right there. And now Smith will let it roll, and the Mustangs will touch it at about the 12-yard line.
Wow, very nice punt there. And due to the fact that he didn't catch the ball, it was able to roll all the way down to the 12-yard line. Great punt, I'd have to say, especially with that low snap.
Yeah, low snap, and Mike Wank just got his hands on it and made sure that it didn't go by him, or else they could have been even more trouble for the Mustangs.
Oh, of course, yes. Especially with that momentum.
So here comes the Golden Eagles offense. Their total yardage right now is 354. Definitely a big improvement from last week. Buchholz, looks like a little false start on the Golden Eagles.
Let's see what the referee's going to call.
False start on Matt Brolowitz, a senior from Stephen, Minnesota. And now The Golden Eagles have 8 penalties now, and I believe they have been costly for them there, Samuel.
Oh, especially now they're down to their own 7-yard line, and things can get pretty fishy, especially if you try and pass.
And Pinder gets the catch.
Nice short pass. Now they're back to where they started. So
it'll be second. Yep.
Second 8. Oh.
Second and 8. And Pinder has 4 receptions, 37 yards, 5 wide set. And Buchholz trying to get the Mustangs offsides. Gonna audible again. And Buchholz has 23 completions, 34 attempts, 229 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Buchholz. He's gonna scramble. Pass is caught by number 11, Adam Kinnett.
That's a first down.
And he gets the first down.
He literally had nobody on him. I don't even see where the guy who was covering him went, but
Adam Kinnett with his 4th reception on the night for the Golden Eagles. And here comes Buchholz in the offense. In the backfield is Timothy Mack, freshman out of Inglewood, California. Oh, and he gets hit by Jared Tweet with a big hit on number 10.
Nice clean hit there.
Marcus Cheatham out of Stockton,
penalty
California.
flag thrown.
Great job by Blake Pennock to make the hit. Nice clean hit.
Yeah.
Nothing to the head. We don't want concussions for both teams. And it'll be 2nd and 6 for the Golden Eagles.
Oh, defense, scrambling, getting to the right spot.
Looks like another false start penalty on the Golden Eagles. And that will be the 9th penalty on the UMC Golden Eagles.
Yeah, that's going to back them up behind the 10-yard mark. So let's see how they can respond to this.
And here comes the Buchholz in the pistol formation again. He'll go back to pass. And it's picked! And here comes number 11, and he's going to get by Buchholz, and he'll score a touchdown.
No flags on the play.
No flags on the play. And Casey Hertz with the interception for the touchdown. Great job by sniffing out that interception right there. Was in the right place at the right time. Made a nice move on Buchholz. And the Mustangs lead 45-31. Samuel, break it down, man.
Man, I mean, there's not much to say. It was an unbelievable play by the linebacker, cornerback, whoever it was. But then after the play, getting that pick six, that was some wonderful moves that he did.
Kick is up. And good by Mike Wank. So the Mustangs lead 46-31. You're watching Mustang football here on KSSU television.
626,000 investors.
That's how many people SIPC has helped since 1970.
Over $15 billion.
That's how much SIPC has made it possible for investors to recover.
SIPC. That's the Securities Investor Protection Corporation.
An investor's first line of defense in the unlikely event that a brokerage firm fails.
SIPC, for real people, like me.
And you.
Welcome back to the Schwann Regional Event Center here on the campus of Southwest Minnesota State University. And Casey Hertz with a 40-yard interception return for a touchdown. The Mustangs now lead 46-31. So, Samuel, I got to say, the Mustangs have improved, I'd say, offensively and defensively. From that last week, they lose a close one, but now they have a big lead now in the fourth quarter. It's not by all means over, but I think the Mustang defense, if they make another big play here, it could be the deciding factor.
I have to say, Matt, they've been doing a great job. I have to say it's an exponential increase. Big change in this second quarter. I mean, in this second half. First quarter, not much doing, but now they've got themselves a nice cushion here with the lead. There's only 7 minutes left, and we got flags flying everywhere. It looks like there's probably going to be a late hit.
Timothy Mack on the return. And there's a penalty on the play. It looks like a late hit out of bounds on the Mustangs.
So this one's going to be moved forward a little bit.
Looks like they're still debating on what they're going to do. But how about this Mustang defense? I mean, 3 interceptions for them there, Samuel. I mean, they've given up some points, they've given up some yards, but they've, on most drives, they've been getting a lot of interceptions.
Of course, not every defense is perfect, but when the time has come to make the play, they've made the play. The pick 6, the 2 goal line stops, it's been necessary for this game to not be a 49-46 instead of being a 46-31.
Here comes Buchholz, 25 of 37, 3 interceptions, 253 yards, and 3 touchdowns. He goes back to pass again. Pass is thrown up, and he overthrows his receiver.
Yeah, that was in bounds. That would have been another pick right there.
Overthrew his receiver, Dante Jones, Jr. from Landover, Maryland.
Wow, coming here from the East Coast.
And he's got a touchdown today. He had a 31-yard reception for a touchdown off that trick play.
Oh, was that the trick play? Oh, yeah. Still can't stop thinking about that. It was an amazing play.
Buchholz back to pass, and he just, I think it went through the hands of Hester right there.
Right through the hands.
Right through the hands.
That was their play right there. That's the play that's been getting them yards every single drive. It looks like it just went through his hands that time.
The Mustangs are back out there, and they're ready to go for this third down. The Golden Eagles.
It's a very deciding third down. I'd have to say this is a very deciding third down of the game.
The Golden Eagles 7 of 15 on third down. Looking to convert here and keep this drive alive. Buchholz. So he gets some pressure. Got to scramble a little bit. Extends the play. He's looking, and he overthrows number 11.
Props to the SMSU
Number 11,
Mustangs.
Adam Canet from Corona, California, a freshman.
I'd have to give props to the wide receivers. They were actually open. It's just a little bit of a miscommunicated pass by Buchholz.
Buchholz kind of overthrew that one right there. Hasn't really been off target today here, but he's done quite a good job for the Golden Eagles, despite the 3 interceptions. And an eligible receiver downfield on the Golden Eagles, and that will be their 10th penalty of the game.
Looks like they got a max protect punt situation here, because we got an all-out blitz from
Harrington, and it's blocked, and a Golden Eagle picks it up, and he's going to run for the first down. And
it's close.
It's pretty close, but it looks like
looking to me like it's going to be a turnover, but I mean our vantage point is not very good for 4th downs.
Looks like they're going to want a measurement here.
Well, I'm starting to change my mind. Those markers look pretty close.
And we'll just keep it right here just to check out the measurement. And it looks like he may have got it, and that the person that picked it up was number 21, Tyler Hansen, senior from Morris, Minnesota.
Wow.
The marker is out, and they didn't get it. So the Mustangs get the ball. 7:16 left in the 4th quarter.
I have to say that was a risky move, being the only guy rushing to get the ball, but luckily the Mustangs were able to tackle him before he got the first down there.
Yes, definitely, and you really can't prepare for that because usually when they block a punt, the receiving team gets the ball.
Yeah.
But in this case, the kicking team got the ball and almost got the first down.
And usually due to the momentum of the punter, the ball goes behind the punter. This time it kind of went off to the side, and they had the max protect, so they were able to get the ball back.
Here's a handoff to Devontae Stevens. Another great, Devontae Stevens having one heck of a game. It's almost been like four-headed monster, I'd say, because Charlie Kern has 52 yards, Tyler Tundrum 50 yards, Devontae Stevens has over 50 yards, and Ashanti Payne.
Oh, yeah.
Shanti Payne almost has 36 yards.
I think it's nice having that extra third running back to give your two starters a little bit of a break. And especially when you got a lead here, 6 minutes left, you don't have to keep those guys in. Keep them trying to do stuff, and especially if Crookston gets a night, even tries to come back, that they'll be kind of iced up and ready to go.
Kern rolls out. Nice block by Devontae Stevens. And Kern slides down and gets the first down as well.
That's amazing quarterback vision there. Seeing that no one's open, seeing that lane, and being able to run and get that first down.
Charlie Kern again. 14 of 61 for 2 touchdowns on the ground. I mean, he can pass the ball and he can run the ball. I mean, he can do everything. Well, not almost everything, but, you know.
Nice screen
Kevin
pass.
Parks. And he breaks a tackle and he takes it out to the outside, and he's got some blockers. Well, that's one way to gain some yards, you know, make some moves and get a nice gain from it.
A little bit questionable there, going out and then coming back in, but I have to say that play was extremely long due to that blocking core by the Mustangs.
The Mustang, you got to give props to that offensive lineman today for the Mustangs. They've been opening a lot of holes for these running backs, even though they haven't been the best yardage. But
yeah,
they're getting, you know, the yardage they need.
Yeah. Especially, I think the draw plays have been working pretty well, because right off the bat, the defensive line closes those holes. But once the play continues to go, then those holes start opening up. That's why Kern's been able to get so many yards on the ground.
And with that run, the Mustangs go over 203 yards rushing the ball.
That's quite a milestone, I'd have to say, for a game.
And, I mean, contributions from Kern, Stevens, Tundrum, and Shanti Payne. I mean, it's good. And he goes deep for Kevin Parks. And he's a little underthrown right there. Kevin Parks almost had to come back to the ball and grab it, but
that was a good play by the defense.
Good play by the defense, and Kevin Parks almost kind of came back to catch that ball.
Of course, yeah. You got to try everything to get that ball. But if the ball is out of reach, all you got to try and do is prevent the interception.
Here comes Kern, handoff to Stevens. Stevens gets some nice blocks, and he is tackled at about the 12-yard line. Devontae Stevens has had one heck of a game today. Now, what do you think, Samuel, Devontae Stevens?
Well, you keep Tannerman out and you put Stevens in. They're not thinking about him as much. They're going to think because they got the backup in, they're going to throw the ball, but they aren't. They hand it to him, and he's got yards.
Here comes Tundrum.
See, there's stuff in the line when Tundrum comes in. So, they think they know.
Gain.
Yeah, they think they know they're going to hand it off, but it doesn't happen all the time.
The ball's at about the 9-yard line for the Mustangs.
Looks like they're just winding down this clock here.
4:22 left in the fourth quarter, in a very high-scoring game.
Yeah, it's been pretty entertaining so far. Some amazing touchdown catches and some runs. And
great home opener, huh?
Oh, especially. Great turnout for this crowd.
And Tyler Tundrum gets the ball, and he moves forward for a couple of yards.
He just won't give up. He just keeps
something out
forward.
of nothing, yeah.
Of course.
2-yard or 3-yard gain for Tyler Tundrum. And it'll be 3rd down and 4 for the Mustangs. Mustangs have been 9 of 18 on 3rd down.
They haven't had the greatest. They're about 50%, but especially in that first quarter was that hard part. Didn't convert any 3rd downs. Got those 4 and outs.
Kern getting the play from his backup QBs as well as Coach Sauter. And here we go. Handoff. Tundrum. He's hit, but he's stopped at the 5-yard line. And that will be his 18th attempt on the day. 58 yards, 1 touchdown. And the Mustangs, total yardage today, 458 yards total. 229 rushing yards, and guess what? 229 passing yards. From
Wow,
Charlie
that's pretty.
Kern. I mean,
What do you know?
you don't see that much. Exact rushing yards and exact passing yards. I mean, you gotta love that.
Looks like
And Coach Sauter will take a timeout for the Mustangs. And we'll take a 30-second break as well. You're watching Mustang football here on KSSU TV.
In today's economy, you want a degree from an affordable college that leads to a well-paying job. At Southwest Minnesota State University in Marshall, that's what you'll receive. In-state tuition for all. A private school feel at a public school price. Our grad placement rate is over 95%, and you'll attend one of the finest universities in the Midwest. A challenging yet nurturing academic environment and value for your academic dollar are what you'll receive at Southwest Minnesota State, where you belong.
And we are back here at the Schwann Regional Event Center, here on the campus of Southwest Minnesota State University.
Beautiful night.
Beautiful night. The sun has gone down. There's a little wind, not as much as when the game started, but definitely I don't think it's affected these quarterbacks. Definitely the Mustangs. Charlie Kern has only thrown 2 interceptions, which isn't too bad, but you know, you always want to be efficient. You want to eliminate those, but he's had 2 touchdowns, and he's also had 2 rushing touchdowns, so 4 total touchdowns for Charlie Kern. Definitely a dual threat quarterback.
That's someone you want on your team. Looks like they're going to go for the field goal here.
And Mike Wank will kick the field goal. He's 2 of 2 tonight, trying to go 3 for 3. Snap spot kick is up and good.
Nice kick there.
Nice kick by Mike Wank. And we'll take another 30-second break, and we'll be back with Mustang football here on KSSU TV.
Ladies, are you talking to your partners?
About HIV.
2 out of every 3 new HIV/AIDS cases in women are among black women.
Get informed, get tested. Early detection can save your life. If you test positive, seek treatment from a doctor.
Join the campaign to end Black AIDS, a partnership between Abbott and the Magic Johnson Foundation. Go to WeStandWithMagic.com, get resources, and become a member.
And join today, and thank you.
We are back here at Mackey Field, the Schwann Regional Event Center, here on the campus of Southwest Minnesota State University. The SMSU Mustangs lead 49-31 against the University of Minnesota Crookston Golden Eagles. So Mike Wank is 3 for 3 with field goals. Mustang offense is doing a great job offensively. They have 458 yards in total offense. They've scored touchdowns, you know, all day and pretty much all day here, and a couple of field goals. You gotta love it. Short kick, and it's fumbled, but it is picked up by a Golden Eagle, and he will be, and he's still up, and there's another fumble.
Fumble again.
The ball is just, and I think the Mustangs say they have it.
Oh, we got a big pile.
Now it'll take a couple seconds to figure out who has the ball here. Mustangs say they have it. So do the Golden Eagles, obviously. And the refs signal that it's Mustang ball.
And wow, what a turn of events here with only 2 minutes and 21 seconds left.
And another turnover for the Golden Eagles. They've thrown 3 interceptions, and they're a fumble right there. Golden Eagles, you know, at critical moments in this game, have answered back to the Mustangs, but it looks like the Mustangs are, you know, creating some of these mistakes defensively.
Oh, yeah.
And it looks like the Mustangs are capitalizing on them, and it looks like the Mustangs are going to look to be, like you said, conservative here.
Oh, especially if you saw before the commercial break last time, he wanted on the clock, called that timeout with only 1 second left on the time clock.
Charlie Kern in shotgun with Devontae Stevens, who's had 10 attempts for 74 yards today. And he breaks it up, and he's breaking free, and he's tackled at about the 16-yard line. Devontae Stevens having one heck of a game today.
Yeah, bench player coming off. Maybe they just didn't see how good he was during training camp. how good he was during that kind of that tryout portion, but now they're looking at him on this second game, seeing how good he is. Maybe he'll move up a spot in his depth chart.
Teams definitely have to take notice of Devontae Stevens and mostly this whole Mustang offense. Devontae Stevens gets some great blocking and plows through the left side of the line and gets to about the 11-yard line. Devontae Stevens now should be over 100. Yep, 12 attempts, over 103 yards for Devontae Stevens.
Wow, wonderful day for him. What would kind of cap it off is getting a touchdown here to end the game.
258 rushing yards total for the SMSU Mustangs.
Yeah, but then they're able to complement that with almost over 200 yards passing,
Stevens
too.
again, and he's drumbling. Oh, almost into the end zone.
Very close.
Tackled.
I think he had his knee down, so.
The Mustangs get another first down on that play. Mustangs have converted 31 first downs here.
Wow. That really shows that they move the ball efficiently, especially in this second half. Moving the ball down the field and getting some points, even if it isn't a touchdown. They got those three.
Kern's gonna sneak it, and he's in for the touchdown. Charlie Kern gets his third rushing touchdown of the game, and he's got 5 total touchdowns. I mean, how about that, Samuel?
Oh, it's
Charlie
wonderful.
Kern.
I mean, I don't know how many points that is in fantasy, but it's a lot. So if anyone's playing, you're going to be winning if you got Kern. So here's the field goal unit.
Here's the field goal unit for the kick. Mike Wank only missed 1 extra point here tonight. Attempting another one, and it is up, and it is good. So the Mustangs now lead 56-31. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and you're watching Mustang football here on KSSU TV.
American Hero.
I want to help people. I want to make a difference. I want to get things done. Could I be a hero?
She had to apply.
I should give this a try.
There she met people who shared her passion, people who wanted to make change, people who joined AmeriCorps. They cleaned beaches, they helped wildlife. Together they served, together they made a difference. Together they were heroes.
In AmeriCorps, you can be a hero too.
Join AmeriCorps.
And we are back here at Mackey Field at the Schwann Regional Event Center here on the campus of Southwest Minnesota State University. And the Mustangs lead the Golden Eagles 56-31.
Minute
Go
10
ahead, Samuel.
left.
Minute 10 left, and it looks like the Mustangs will come out with the victory. Samuel, what are some things that you really liked about this Mustang
Man,
team?
I've loved the versatility of everything. I mean, they had a few passes downfield, not as many as I'd like to see, but still, they did some amazing things with the running, with the passing, and all different parts of the game. I mean, I don't know what they did during that halftime, but when they came out at halftime, they were a totally different team. And it really shows now.
Definitely. Timothy Mack on the return. He gets it up to about the 32-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Golden Eagles. And rushing-wise for the Golden Eagles, they've rushed for 122 yards. Talo Pascal, the leading rusher, 9 attempts, 49 yards. Ben Buchholz, 9 attempts, 28 yards. The Golden Eagles have rushed pretty good, but Mustangs have held them in check.
Especially in that second quarter. There's a lot of big runs in that first half. I mean, second half, first half.
Buchholz back to pass. Throws, and it is dropped.
That was a beautiful pass, I'd have to say, though. It was just dropped. Sometimes it
by
happens.
Marcus Cheatham. Marcus Cheatham on the day has 4 catches for 11 yards. And here we go, Ben Buchholz back to pass. Blitz coming.
Hit as he throws, too. And he's down. Okay, he's up. It's hard seeing if that big 6'4", huge quarterback going down, but he did.
Good job by the Mustangs on the blitz. Really confused the offensive linemen
I mean,
for the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, especially if you're going to be playing conservative, you don't expect the blitz.
Here we go. Buchholz is going to run. And he is tackled. Nice tackle.
That was a very nice tackle.
By Andrew McReynolds. We've called his name a couple of times as well. Done a great job. Had an interception. I mean, he takes kick returns, punt returns. He can play corner. I mean,
well, looks like they've just given up. They're going to punt it away.
And University of Minnesota Crookston Golden Eagles will punt it away. 24 seconds left on the clock. Looks like the Mustangs can be a happy team tonight. Get a win here at home on their home opener. First time since 2011. And here comes Parks. And Parks has got some room, and he'll go out of bounds. And that will be the end of the game. The SMSU Mustangs have defeated the University of Minnesota Crookston Golden Eagles 56-31. Now stay tuned. We're going to take a quick 30-second break here, and we'll give you a quick post-game report after this commercial break. You're watching Mustang football here on KSSU TV.
Cans, water bottles, and clothes. These forms of aid cost more to ship than you think. Cash donations provide immediate and effective relief to those who need it, without the shipping costs. If we all do our part, together, we can provide help across the world. To learn more, check out CIDI.org.
And welcome to at Mackey Field here at the Schwann Regional Event Center on the campus of Southwest Minnesota State University, where the Mustangs have defeated the University of Minnesota Crookston Golden Eagles 56-31. So the Mustangs here, Samuel, had one heck of a game offensively. They had 498 total yards. Charlie Kern with a very efficient game, 24-38. 229 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, but on the ground he was 15 of 62, 3 touchdowns. Charlie Kern has a big game, throws those 2 interceptions, not a big deal. The defense had his back on that. And then you look at some of the other guys as well. You got Talo Pascal, we should go to Ben Buchholz, of course, passing, 25 completions, 42 attempts, 253 yards, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. And the Mustangs had some big interceptions from Andrew McReynolds, Casey Hertz, and Dalen Finley as well on those plays. And Devontae Stevens, 13 attempts, 113 yards. Charlie Kern, like I said, 15 attempts, 62 yards, 3 touchdowns. Tyler Tunderum, 18 attempts, 58 yards, 1 touchdown. And receiving-wise, Kevin Parks led the way with 9 receptions, 82 yards, and a touchdown. Adam Olson, 5 receptions, 46 yards and a touchdown. And we'll move over to the Golden Eagles side of receiving. And we got 7 receptions, 69 yards, and 2 touchdowns from Jordan Hester. And then you got Jacob Pinder with 6 receptions, 48 yards, and no touchdowns. And Adam Kinnett, 4 receptions, 73 yards, and a touchdown. So, Samuel, I got to ask you, what'd you like about this?
Well, for me, the second half, shutting down the short passes from the Golden Eagles, that was a big key point of the end of this game, especially shutting down the offense, getting that first 3 and out, causing them not to be able to score. That was a big deal. Like I've said time and time again, Kern's versatility has been amazing. I mean, first time watching the SMSU Mustangs, I'm really impressed by his speed, his athleticism, his ability to throw the ball as well. And then for Stevens, breakout game for him, I'd have to say. If he hasn't performed as well in the past, wow, what a game for him. Parks had a great game, I'd have to say. Good job. And let's just look to the future to see how good this team does play, especially when they have some really, really tough games coming up here. UMD, Mankato, Winona, just really, really tough games that are going to be coming up. So looking forward to see how the Mustangs are going to improve, become better, to be able to take on a much, much harder teams coming in the future.
Definitely. And the next game the Mustangs play is at Minnesota Duluth at 6 p.m. on September 20th. But after that, September 27th, the Mustangs play Northern State here here at the Schwann Regional Event Center here at Mackey Field. And that kickoff is at 6 p.m. I will have the call for that game, and Samuel will we'll see if you got the call or some other guys got the call, but great job for your first time.
Oh, yeah,
Thank you to all the camera people, all the people behind the scenes. Great job. And we'll see you next time on September 27th when the Mustangs take on Northern State. And you've been watching Mustang football here on KSSU TV. Everybody have a good night.